Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Yankees Avenue watch party. This is game number 147. God damn, is the season flying by? Which, I don't know if that's even doing it justice, yo, because we are wrapping things up. 17 games left to go, and that'll begin with a 4-game set against the Boston Red Sox tonight, which is unfortunately on Fox, the worst broadcast that baseball has to offer. But the good news is we are back, guys. And I'm sorry for the slight absence I've been on for the last week to 10 days. Been kind of busy with work stuff and whatnot. But trust me, we are locking in as this month goes forward. But most importantly, the playoffs. We're going to talk channel plans, watch party plans going forward. We'll do that a little bit later when we're fully on chilling. But good to see you guys. How we doing? I see all my homies piling in the chat. Let me know if my mic's good, by the way. It's been a minute, obviously, since I've done this, so I hope we sound all good there. But, yeah, as normal, we're going to do a little pregame before we get going for a 7:15 first pitch. So about, what do we got, 40 minutes to be kicking with you guys? We got a lot to go over. First things first, our starting lineup tonight is beautiful. Now, obviously, it's the same one that 2 days ago got shut out when we were all touting it, myself included, as the best lineup the Yankees have to offer, which is true. This is their playoff lineup. This is what the Yankees and Aaron Boone should be running out Game 1 of the ALDS, assuming they win the division, which we shouldn't assume, but it is looking decent. We have a chance to, with Baltimore off tonight, increase our lead to 2 games over Baltimore in the AL East. But let's get back to this lineup. This is fantastic. First things first, the 1 through 6 that we have, that is set in stone. You got Gleyber, Soto, Judge, Wells, Stanton, Jazz. That, without question, is what the Yankees are going to be running out there 1 through 6 just about each and every day. And they have been ever since acquiring Jazz and getting Stanton back. But with Jason starting over Verdugo and Anthony Volpe, who's been, struggling as of late. But with that said, he's down in the 9 hole. I mean, it's deep. This is a very, very deep lineup. I just hope that one of the bottom 2 guys, because we'll talk about Jason a lot, obviously ignore the negative 59 WRC plus that he has. It's only over 6 or 7, 8 plate appearances, whatever it is. We're going to talk a lot about him because the last time we spoke was September 1st when he wasn't called up. It goes without saying. This lineup compared to one that has Verdugo in it, or in part because of circumstances or pre-trade deadline, the one we were running out a few months ago where Anthony Volpe was batting 5th, or when Rizzo was initially healthy, he was batting 3rd, 4th, 5th. Look at him now. 8 hole. Anthony Volpe, the 9 hole. And again, the 1 through 6 is really, really nice. So obviously, I love this lineup. I assume most of you guys love this lineup, but nothing's guaranteed. Same thing a couple days ago, and we ended up scoring 0 runs, which seems to always happen, by the way, whenever the Yankees do put out their fully operational Death Star lineup. I feel a couple times in the past this has also happened. 2019, if you guys remember, when D. Gregorius came back off the IL, and it may have been right after they got Edwin Encarnacion. The one game where they had a full 1 through 9 of just an insane lineup, they got shut out. And I think the same thing maybe happened in 2021 or 2022. It seemingly always, apparently, is the case that when the Yankees run out there, what we consider the best lineup, first game of it, they just get embarrassed. But make no mistake, this is the best arrangement of hitters the Yankees can put out, and I'm excited to watch, not just tonight, but going forward and into the playoffs, which, again, I just want to bring up these standings here because the AL East is by no means, if you'll still even saying this because it's obvious, no means a guarantee, but the Yankees do have a chance here with how poorly Baltimore is playing, which is going on a while now, guys. I was talking to my buddy this morning, and I think we're all kind of in agreement that our floor, our bottom of the barrel part of the season was worse than Baltimore, no doubt. When we were going through it mid-June into early July, we were playing shitty baseball, that was tough to watch. While we haven't totally figured it out, we definitely are far removed from that era of 2024 Yankees baseball. The Orioles, however, man, while their rock bottom may not be as bad as ours was, they have now consistently been for about 3 months, chat, just a mid-baseball team. Not good. And they lost again yesterday. Shout out to our opponent tonight, the Boston Red Sox, Tyler O'Neill, for walking them off. They took 2 out of 3. So with the Orioles off tonight, we can, again, like I said before, improve our AL East advantage to an even 2 games instead of a game and a half. And, I just said thanks for what they did for us yesterday. But if this does go well, this series, 4-game set against Boston for the weekend, if it does go well for the Yankees, it does just about end Boston's season in terms of a wild card chase. So we could have ourselves some fun. Let's have ourselves some fun tonight, despite the broadcast being a Fox vehicle. 4 games at home, Yankees, Red Sox for the final time this season, and then A lot more I want to go through, but I just want to take a look at the schedule really quick. So, yeah, we have Boston for 4, and then off day on Monday. Then we go to Seattle. God damn, I actually did not know this, that we're going out on another West Coast trip. Or maybe I did. Yeah, we got Seattle. We got Oakland. I did know this. Yeah. So, West Coast trip, Seattle, Oakland, got to take care of business there. Seattle's been pretty underwhelming for a majority of the year. And the Oakland A's, while not as bad as a lot of us anticipated them to be going into the year, that's obviously a series that the Yankees should no doubt beat. And then, 4 games against Boston, West Coast trip, Seattle, Oakland. Day off that next Monday, and then Tuesday, September 24th, the Orioles come to town, which we've been talking about it all year long, or at least the past few months. What the baseball gods have essentially been telling us with the Yankees going back and forth, and nobody jumping out to the lead they should have given the other team's struggles, depending on which one you're a fan of. The baseball gods are telling us it's going to come down to that second-to-last series, starting September 24th in Yankee Stadium, Yankees-Orioles. That shit is going to be playoffs before the playoffs, and you bet your ass we'll be live on here, chat, for a watch party. Watch parties, plural. But, another look at today's starting lineup, and I want to get into some of the highlights from yesterday. We're going to run the sound clip of Juan Soto, because that was one of the more badass things he's done all year long, and the list of that goes, quite extensive, but foul ball off the foot, pretty serious pain he was in. I'm sure I wasn't alone in the feeling of horror when you see him, at least when he went down to the ground. That's where I was like, oh shit. And then Kay was like, well, you don't like to see that. Starting to panic, and then sure enough, he's fine. 2 pitches later, kabang. Let's take a listen.
Fouled off his foot. He's hopping around in some pain. Right field. The pain is gone. A 2-run home run, and the Yankees take the lead.
It was a lot of pain, it was just straight up. It never touched the ground. I just followed off right on my foot. I missed my whole shin guard, so I was pissed off. But definitely after that, I just tried to focus on that bat. He was using the pitches and everything, and so I just tried to make a good contact.
What a beast. What a beast. Now, obviously, he's been struggling a little bit. I was implementing his stats today, and the last time I was on here was September 1st. So, again, quite a little bit of a gap between streams. The reason I bring that up again, outside of apologizing for the my absence again, is, you see the stats. They have fallen down quite a bit, not only for him, but also for Aaron Judge. And I shouldn't say quite a bit. They're still absolutely insane. But let's stick to Soto here. He's having a great year. Career year. First season as a Yankee. And not only has he been remarkably clutch all season long, but even when the dude's fucking struggling like crazy. That shit yesterday was so badass. Foul ball off his foot. Looks like he might be... I mean, he's Juan Soto. He never comes out of the game. But if I had, some pessimism in me, and I certainly did last night, I was kind of fearing the worst. And then all of a sudden, he gives the Yankees lead with a 2-run shot. And just want to shout him out on what has been a terrific season. Officially reaches 100 RBIs, by the way, with that 2-run shot. And, we know the deal. If not for Judge and Bobby Witt, who will probably still finish second, Juan Soto's your American League MVP. Judge has not gone deep since, I think, the last time we were on here, September 1st, or maybe it was even in August. We know the deal. He's been struggling as of late, not elevating the ball. Is there much to talk about with this? No. Do I want to see Judge hit more home runs? Obviously. And am I upset that he probably won't break the record now? May not even hit 60 again, although I would not rule that out. Sure. But, if you think I don't think you guys do, but I'm certainly not going to be discussing Aaron Judge's struggles as if there's anything of substance worth talking about when we would just be wasting your time. He'll probably go deep twice tonight. But another guy I want to shout out is Jazz, who obviously had the walk-off last night. Let's play that, and then his interview from afterwards, which I thought was just phenomenal, and has me officially calling him as my second favorite player on the team behind Judge. And yes, that includes Juan Soto, and I'm just talking about favorite, not best. But here's Jazz's walk-off and then his post-game interview.
I'm at the plate right now. I'm sitting slider away. I'm trying to hit the ball to left field.
By the way, real quick, Paul O'Neill called this perfectly. If you didn't process this at the time, take a listen how perfectly Paul O'Neill called this.
I'm at the plate right now. I'm sitting slider away. I'm trying to hit the ball to left field through that hole. Get that winning run in here.
Outfield extremely shallow. The 2-1. Ground ball. Diving stop by Witt. The throw home is wide. Birdie Volpe scores. Yankees win. A walk-off for Chisholm, and the Yankees win 4-3 in 11.
I think we got a strikeout to end the inning, and the whole crowd erupted, and I just was like wide-eyed, and I was like, oh, this is sick. Like, it ain't even October yet. I can't wait.
What do you think that atmosphere and energy is going to feel like for you?
Oh, I think it's going to be amazing. I think I'm going to go out there and play my heart out every day, and I'm going to leave it all out there until we get that ring.
Bro, I cannot believe, and I'm going to criticize myself here a little bit too, Chad, because I have my questions. I have my questions about bringing in Jazz, not so much the player, although he's obviously playing way past any expectations I had for him going into being a Yankee. But while I wasn't as, gung-ho crazy about the idea of, him being a clubhouse cancer, I thought that was probably a little bit far-fetched. You had heard things about Jazz, that maybe he was a little bit immature, didn't get along with veterans. You had the drama with Miguel Rojas, which kind of, I guess, hits close to home for me because Miguel Rojas, part of the John Boy family, close with Chris Rose, and him and Jazz had a little bit of a riff. I don't really know the full details. Anyways, I'm not going to lie. I did not have the best impression of Jazz going into his tenure as a Yankee, and in part because he was a bogus MLB The Show cover, never should have been on. It kind of was just a forced superstar, if you will, is kind of how I felt about Jazz. I'm not going to lie. And there was in part reasons for that. He never has played to superstar level, but seemingly, I guess because of his energy, was treated as such, and that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I was a little hesitant about the move, and I still don't think Brian Cashman had a good trade deadline, really at all, and this saves his bacon, and shout out to him. He made the move, so credit to him. What I'm getting at here is he's just been phenomenal. Everything you could have asked for and more. Way more. I mean, look at these numbers with the Yankees. 32 games, 153 WRC plus, 9 home runs. I wanted to swap out RBIs for stolen bases on this graphic because that's pretty awesome too. 13 stolen bags with the Yankees, 1.7 WAR. I posted this back on Yanks app, I think about a week ago, but he has already eclipsed the WAR he put up with the Marlins in 80 games, 80, 90 games. In just 32 with the Yankees, he's already been a more productive player in pinstripes than he was in Miami. And going back to what we said, the first week when he was tearing the cover off the ball, did the Yankees awaken something? Was there actually a superstar within Jazz Chisholm that? Oh, excuse me, I'm not getting choked over. I guess I am. Hold on. Don't mean to get choked up over this topic, is what I was going to say. But it's very easy for me to buy into and get excited over the fact that whatever we're seeing now was just dormant all those years in Miami, and it's finally awakened. And that interview he had post-game last night, going, with the consistency of all the interviews he's had, it's the same energy each and every time out. But, dude, he loves being a Yankee, and that goes a long way for me, especially these days and age, because, or this day and age, we hear all this bullshit, which isn't true, that, the Yankees are no longer special. Fuck you. The Yankees are not, people don't want to play for the Yankees anymore, which is just bogus. But you do hear it amongst, the haters of Major League Baseball. And I feel like time and time again, that's constantly disproven by how excited people seem to be when they come to the Yankees, but it's all that and more with Jazz. I mean, you can just tell this dude is dying to get to October. This dude is dying to win a ring. I mean, that line he had at the very end there gives me chills just talking about it right now. And again, this is why he's just jumped to being my second favorite player behind Judge, because it's the attitude behind it. Him saying, I'm going to, give it my all until we get that ring. That's what Yankee fans want to hear, bro. It's so easy. It's so easy. And obviously, the production, the 556 that he's slugging goes in a big part of this. If he had a 300 slugging percentage, I will admit, I obviously will not be having the same take right now. But the energy is huge, man. The energy that Jazz brings, and not just on the field with amazing base running he's had, the heads-up plays, the athleticism he provides, which with Jason up, obviously Volpe in the 9-hole, and the bench that we have. The Yankees probably have the most athletic roster they've had of the Judge era as well, side point. But I don't know. Not to keep rambling on about Jazz, but he's just been perfect. And I love him. Glad that he's here. I know most of you guys, if not, I'm sure all feel the same way. But, yeah. Let's see here. What else has been going on over the last couple weeks? The bullpen. Now, you guys know, for the longest time, I was, and still, defend him. I'm a Clay Holmes guy. But in terms of him as a closer, I defended him a lot. I did not think Clay should be coming out of the closer role until the Yankees went out and got somebody that was, at least at the time, better. Now, obviously, matters have changed, and I'm fully on board with him no longer being in that role. And the reason being is not what people were criticizing him early on for, when he was getting bullshitted, dinged and dunked, bad defense, a lot of bad luck. And I don't care what anybody says, that flat out was the case for 95% of the first maybe 6 blown saves. I shouldn't say 95%, but I would say 4 out of the 6 first blown saves that he had, at least, if not more, were bullshit. Now, that obviously changed in the last month or two because Clay has just been getting rocked. It's not a matter of, soft contact, but bad luck or bad defense. He has been getting rocked. So once that's the case, obviously I was all for getting him out of there. And after the game, what game was it? Whichever one was the nail in the hammer, nail in the coffin. That's where it was obvious that Boone could no longer keep going with Clay. And so far, Weaver has done a terrific job, including last night. Anyways, here's Boone on what'll probably be a closer by committee officially going into October.
How comfortable or uncomfortable would you be if mixing and matching carried into October?
Yeah, I'm good with it. I feel like a lot of guys are throwing the ball well. I think having the freedom to, on a given night when you have everyone available, say, to be able to put them in the game where you think they have a chance to be the most successful. I feel good about that, and I feel good about a handful of those guys right now that are throwing the ball really well.
Me too. I mean, the Yankees bullpen, it's gotten a lot of flack all year long, and rightfully so. And even as of late, some guys still aren't performing the way they should be, most particular Mark Leiter, who's just been a total bust. And at this point, I mean, he actually might not be on the playoff roster the way he's been pitching, but Jake Cousins has been phenomenal. And, we've discussed this a lot, but the more he continues to do this, the more has to be discussed. He's become a legitimate, not only obviously a weapon out of the Yankees bullpen, he's one of the best relievers in the American League this year when you factor in run prevention, strikeouts, all that. And goddamn, does the guy have a nice pickoff move. We've seen him nab 2 base runners, I believe, in the last week via pickoff. He's been phenomenal. Luke Weaver, just talked about him, now has, 2 saves since not taking over as closer, but it's closer by committee, but so far it's pretty much been Luke Weaver. He's been terrific. Tommy Kahnle having a phenomenal season. I mean, his ERA's in the 1 dots, and it's been that way for quite a little bit. Clay's still a piece that's got to get right. Clay's still a piece that is going to be in the playoff roster as he should be, while I'm for Clay not being the closer anymore. Clay Holmes is still a very good reliever. If you want to say, and this is even back then, when he was, in my opinion, still pitching well, you say Clay Holmes isn't a closer, fine. And at this point, it's that's a very easy take to have. But many of you guys have been saying that since last year, opening day. If you want to say that, fine, fair. You cannot say Clay Holmes is not a good reliever. Since becoming a Yankee in 2021, he is one of the best relievers in the league. So while it won't be in the 9th inning, and it shouldn't be, you need Clay Holmes in the playoffs. And if you get good Clay Holmes in the playoffs, I'm feeling pretty damn good about this bullpen. And Ian Hamilton, fucking dog, we know that, but he's got closer energy too, which that's the least important thing out of all of it. I mean, stuff is energy and temperament I would classify as 2 different things. So you got to have the mental fortitude, if you will, to be able to handle the 9th inning. And Weaver so far has seemingly been perfect with that. Stuff is first and foremost. That's the only thing I have slight concern with Luke Weaver. And admittedly, all year long, I've been kind of waiting for the shoe to drop. Where is he really this good? Now the fastball is legit. Goes to the bullpen, now throwing 97 all year long. That I believe in. I just hope this stuff continues to play in the 9th inning, which so far it has. So shout out Luke Weaver, shout out to the Yankees bullpen besides Mark Leiter Jr. He's been asked. Everybody else, and Clay's his own separate case. Besides Clay, besides Mark Leiter Jr., you got to feel pretty good actually about the Yankees bullpen, especially considering where we were at, about a month or 2 ago. All right. Bullpen took care of that. Lineup, here it is again. Gleyber, Soto, Judge, Wells, Stanton, Jazz, Jason, Rizzo, Volpe. Again, if you're just joining, I assume we all kind of agree, but I shouldn't keep saying that. I'm going to stop saying that, where I'm like, I assume we all agree. That's a toxic way to speak, because I don't want to put my opinion into your guys' logic, but I think I might have a hunch of how you guys feel. This is the best lineup the Yankees could possibly put out, and this is what they should be rolling out Game 1 of the ALDS. And I think they will be. 6:52, chat. It is 6:52. We have 23 minutes before first pitch. Again, today's broadcast is on Fox as the Yankees begin a 4-game set with the Boston Red Sox. Final series of the year against Boston, who has played well against us this year. They are 5-4 in 9 games, but I'd like to think, given the 2 state of the teams, Yankees are in a okay spot. Red Sox, not so much. That record should flip by the end of this series. I'm banking on taking 3 out of 4, and as long as they do that, their AL East lead will obviously only grow. Again, Baltimore is off tonight, so if they do win against Boston, the Yankees, then it goes to 2 games. I'm hoping by Monday, you might be looking at 2.5, 3 games. Which, speaking of, let's see who Baltimore's playing this weekend, chat. And as always, if you could drop a like on the stream, that would help out a lot. It is so good to see you guys again. I freaking missed you. Apologies for, again, the absence I had, but it was in part due to work-related reasons. I've just been insanely busy. But let's see here. Who is Baltimore playing this weekend? They're playing Detroit. They're playing Detroit, who I think the Tigers have been kind of okay lately. Yeah, 6-4 in their last 10. They are 3 games over 500, which, shout out to the Tigers. That's a pretty okay year for them, I would say. And shout out my guy Jimmy Norp, we'll be playing Blitzball Battle 5 with this time next week. Doesn't come out for another 3 or 4 months, but we'll be filming BB5 next week. Shout out Jimmy Norp because he's a Tigers fan. But anyways, Baltimore at Detroit for 3. Hopefully the Tigers can take at least one of those games. But, dude, the way the Orioles are playing, you can kind of just have hope that they'll keep losing series, because they do keep losing series. Gleyber Torres, he has just been terrific. Now, ignore this VO. That is from the last time I streamed. But the leadoff stats have only gone up since that August 16th time when he was moved there. 313 batting average, 407 on base, 140 WRC plus, which has his WRC plus on the season trending close to league average. He's now at a 98, and while still kind of a lost season no matter what, he is at respectable numbers now. I mean, the OBP, the way he's trending, you think will hopefully get over that 330 mark. I mean, he's at 328 right now. All things considered, if he does, by season's end, 330 plus OBP, league average hitter, considering the way he's finishing, is he coming back next year? No, but that would be a W way for Gleyber Torres and his tenure as a Yankee, assuming it continues into the postseason. But he's just been terrific at a leadoff spot. Austin Wells, you see the stats, we know the deal. He has just been, I would say, the clear-cut front runner at this point to win American League Rookie of the Year over Colton Cowser. Now, offensively, the stats are pretty similar. 120 WRC plus, I think, is right around where they're both at. But when we're talking that they're tied offensively, I think it's a pretty easy tiebreaker to look at him being one of, if not the best defensive catcher in the American League when you're looking at, in particular, receiving the ball, framing, and his arm's been pretty damn good as well. All that, as well as second among AL catchers in WAR behind Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners. At this point, I can't call it a lock, but it's looking good. Austin Wells will probably win Rookie of the Year. Not the biggest deal in the world, but if he doesn't win it, it would kind of be bogus at this point. Volpe. Anthony Volpe. Actually, these stats I think are a little bit outdated, but his WRC plus is down to a 90. There's times, man, when I'm just watching him, and I get so frustrated because I defend Volpe a lot more than some other Yankee fans will, and in part because the same reason Boone gave my bosses, Jimmy and Jake, on Talking Yanks, that people will throw the defense and just be like, oh, he's a good defensive shortstop, and then just go on like it's nothing. That's a very big nugget to just gloss over. The fact that he's the second best defensive shortstop in the American League behind Bobby Witt, no matter what, by default, he's a valuable player. There does have to be some offense, though, and his approach to the plate has just been honestly non-existent over the last couple weeks, or you could say the last month or so. WRC plus down to 90, and you guys know my main request for him would be to get to a league average 100. After last year, I think he was around like a 85. So a couple weeks left in the year, but if this is where his season ends, right around a 90 WRC plus, 10% worse than league average, that would be disappointing, because then offensively, that's not too much of a leap year to year. But we'll see. We'll see. Again, a few weeks left to go, but recently his approach to the plate has just been pretty rough, between bunting randomly yesterday right back to the pitcher. That was awful. Talking to Jimmy a lot, John Boy, about his, Jimmy always gets those crazy stats, and one of them was the amount of pitches he just looks at basically right down the dick and then pretends that it was outside or high when it clearly wasn't. And what I'm getting at here is, especially lately, it seems like he's trying to walk, or he doesn't know if he's trying to walk or if he's trying to hit for power or what he's doing. Again, the approach to the plate, the criticism is that it seems non-existent. So that's just individually disappointing for Volpe. I want him to finish with much better offensive stats than he's currently at. Again, just get me to a league average 100 WRC plus, and then word. But not looking great right now. Giancarlo Stanton, he's been struggling a little bit as of late. Another guy, I mean, he could probably go deep tonight, and then once he does, we'll be on the hook for 6 home runs in his next 7 games. That's just how it works. But, yeah, I think that's about enough yapping for me, chat. That's just about everything I have to go over today. Pregame wise, on the mound for the Yankees, Nestor Cortes, and this is his first start since pitching out of the bullpen in Chicago last week, which some people disagree with me that I was not a fan of his quote, and it wasn't the entire thing. The general sentiment of what he said postgame after pitching out of the bullpen, I was cool with. And for those who don't know, he was pretty much saying, I was annoyed that I didn't get moved, or that I didn't stay in the rotation and I was moved to the bullpen, which, competitive, cool, word, no problem with that. The only issue I had with his postgame quote was when he said, I feel like out of all the starters, I've been the workhorse. Which he does lead the staff in innings, so is he wrong? No. But I'll tell you, if Garrett Cole said that, I'd be pissed. I mean, it's not really a line of speech I want to hear from a player of my favorite team out of all the starters. I mean, you shouldn't really compare yourself, in my opinion, to like your teammates who have also been pretty damn good in their own right. I mean, the Yankees starting staff has obviously had some hiccups here and there. You know, Stroman had a rough summer. Luis Seal had that little weird span where he wasn't pitching too well, but he's been doing great great lately and was great yesterday. But overall, the Yankees rotation as a whole has been, I would say, quite good. And that was the only issue I had with what Nestor said. Just that one line where he said, I feel like out of all the starters, I've been the workhorse. Is he wrong? Technically not. But I don't know. I just don't think that's a way to really like talk about your teammates. Not the biggest offense in the world. I just didn't love it. Anyways, back on the mound today after, by the way, looking really good in relief against Chicago. He was terrific. But back on the mound today against Boston. Last time he pitched against Boston, at least at home, he was terrific. Threw 7 scoreless in overall numbers of the year. Pretty damn good. 9-10 record. Who cares about that? Although it was 6-10 a few weeks ago, so he's getting close to that 500 mark. 3.97 ERA, 163 and a third innings pitched. Nestor has had a nice year, man. He has had a very, very nice season, which is, in his case, kind of unfortunate. Not unfortunate, but when I say this, I don't think he's making the playoff. Oh, no. Playoff rotation. I was about to say roster. He's definitely making the roster, probably out of the bullpen, but don't see him making a rotation spot come October. But you could say that over the next couple weeks, there's an audition going for that fourth start. You're now, I think you're looking at Cole, Rodon, Heel, and then that fourth spot is between Nestor, Stroman, and Clark. To me, it's no doubt about it. Clark is pitching game 4, but shit could change. There's still 17 games left in the season. But yeah, let me pull up the chat. Let me pull up the freaking chat. I've been going on rambling enough. How the hell you guys been? Let's see what's going on in here. Already over 220 people in here. That's what I am talking about. Morgan, first and foremost, Morgan, how the hell are you? Good to see you, my friend. Ethan, Jill, John, how we doing? Nathaniel, Chili Dog, Names. I said names. Nabes. That's what it is, Nabes. Moon, Miss Jackson, Adam, how we doing? Yo, it is so good to see you guys again. I'm sorry I've been absent for a little while, but we are back now. I'll tell you this, we won't be having streams every single day throughout September, but it will be like every weekday, probably 4 or 5 until the Baltimore series. From game 1 of that on, we will not be missing a game. From September 24th through October, which hopefully lasts a good month or so, into November, we will be on here each and every day. And I'll tell you guys this right now. Playoffs, we're not just doing watch parties. We're going to be going live in the morning. We're going to be going live at random times throughout the day on Instagram. We're going to be covering the playoffs big time. And I kind of just want it to be a thing where, yo, this crew we got right here, you guys, me, all kicking it, watching the game, let's go fucking nuts this October. Let's go nuts because, I mean, no matter what, by default, playoffs are awesome. They're hype, electric. This team's getting to the World Series, I think, Chet. And that's not even me gassing them up. That's me talking shit about the American League. The American League sucks. The American League is awful. The National League isn't all that great either, but at least the high-end teams there are a legitimate threat and, you know, a valid case for what's typically described as like one of the best teams in baseball. In the American League, you basically just have to be 20 games over 500, and all of a sudden, you know, you're number 1. And that's the case of the Yankees. They have the best record in the American League. Has not been an ideal season, but when you compare to the teams they're going to be going up against, whether it be the Baltimore Orioles, who we've talked about a lot. They've been mid for going on 3 straight months now. The AL Central, we have no problem with. All those teams, you know, the Guardians don't scare me. The Royals, respect, but just took 2 out of 3, and we 3 out of 4 earlier. No AL Central team scares me. And then the Astros, you guys know I want to face them in the ALCS, and I might, you know, eat my words a month from now. And the reason for why I want to is because I think this is how the Judge story should end, is obviously World Series, that's the main thing, but to get there, if you go through the Astros and you beat them finally, there's 2 things left. World Series for Judge and to get through Houston That's why I want to face him again in the ALCS. I know, I might be fucking crazy. Anyways, here's the point. Even the Astros are, I almost want to say by far and away, but I won't go that far. It's the worst Astros team we've seen. We'll see in the Judge era. So, while yes, this team has in part disappointed and they should be better and they're frustrating as hell to watch, don't ever give up. One, because you're a fucking fan and you're not supposed to give up. That's part of what this is all about. But mainly, the AL is not threatening at all, Chad. We can get to the World Series, and I fully think this team will. And then we'll deal with LA or Philly whenever, when we get there. But let's have ourselves a good next month and a half. The weather's getting chillier. Got some pumpkin spice coffee going right now, Chad. That's a lie. This is like dark chocolate, but I am on the pumpkin spice vibes lately. I got a pumpkin candle going. Football's in the air. Jets lost week 1, but all good. I thought Rodgers looked very promising. And the Jets defense just got to figure their shit out, which I imagine they will. And the 49ers are fucking nuts. Anyways, it's football season. Pennant chasing baseball, then playoff baseball, chill in the air. I mean, I don't know about you guys. This is my time of year. And I'm ready to enjoy it. I am ready to freaking enjoy it. Let's see here. Dan, Rizzo kind of looks awful. No power since return. Yeah, definitely, Devontae. Rizzo has not looked good, and you see the WRC plus overall in the year at 76. I think it's, if you look at his stats from when he returned to now, I think his WRC plus is like in the 50s, so he's technically only been worse since returning. The big difference here, though, is Rizzo earlier on in the year was batting third, and at worst, he was batting sixth. Now, in the 8-hole, as long as the guys ahead of him are doing their job, which, again, 1 through 6, I feel so good about in the Yankees lineup, and then Jason 7, obviously, I feel good about too. But now that Rizzo's batting 8th, and same deal with Volpe and his struggles in the 9-hole, that should not kill this team. They should be able to stomach those two in the bottom third of the order. Hopefully, they don't keep, shit in the bed at the plate, but if they do, it's not as bad as it was earlier on in the year where, again, Rizzo was batting third or Anthony Volpe was batting fifth. Like, if that were still the case, and I don't even know if there'd be a point to talk about, the playoffs. But since they're in the bottom two, we can kind of get over that. And I will say, we weren't live for it, but once Rizzo returned, and he instantly, you could just tell the difference at first base, which is not an insult on DJ or Ben Rice, which Ben Rice, I still think they kind of screwed over. And honestly, if you're up to me, bat-wise, I think I would still prefer Ben Rice. But no. The brain, postseason pedigree, World Series history, obviously being one of the only guys along with Soto to have been in the World Series on this team. The defense at first, the IQ. I'm glad to have Rizzo back. Even if he's not hitting, stuff like last night where Luis Gil is losing the zone and only like 2 or 3 batters in, Rizzo walks right up to him. And he'll do that without it being called. The coaches don't have to call it. The catcher won't call it. Rizzo will just walk up and shit. I mean, Luis Gil hadn't gotten it out at that point, and Rizzo came and chatted him up, said, "Are you good?" And he got out of it scoreless. So I mean, like little things like that. Since Rizzo is batting 8th, I can stomach the offense, knowing everything else that he does bring. But yeah, Dan, our bench is loaded too, big time, Devontae. I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, I don't have a graphic ready for this, but yeah. So and obviously, you guys, there's nothing more to say about this. But DJ LeMahieu to the IL. We haven't been on here since that happened. The team got so much better with that move, it's not even funny. And it goes without saying, but at that time, you have the obvious, and DJ out, Jason in. But also, forget Jason for a second. DJ out, Birdie in. I mean, god damn. The roster improvement you made with that right there. Again, forget the Jason side of it. DJ out, Birdie in. I mean, that is, you're replacing what is essentially kind of like the idea of like a similar player, like contact guy at this point in DJ's career, like bat off the bench, good defense. John Birdie's got all that. Plus, he has speed. He's athletic. He's a baseball player, which at this point, DJ LeMahieu, I love DJ, but he's obviously done. So with bringing in Jason and then John Birdie as well, and you got Oswaldo on the bench, you got Jose Trevino on the bench, which, we all obviously prefer Wells over Trevino, and that's how it should be. Shout out Boone, by the way. He's played Wells, I think, now like 5 days in a row. Wells should be starting, but Trevino on the bench is a W, man. Trevino on the bench is a legitimately nice backup catcher. So you got, him, you got Birdie, you got Waldo, Alex Verdugo, which same kind of deal, man. Like, Jason obviously should be starting over him, but Alex Verdugo on the bench is like, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. And then Trent Grisham as well, which we'll have to see what the deal is with that, because I can't imagine they're going to be carrying Jason, Verdugo, and Grisham entering October. So as we've been talking about, a lot of roster decisions still in play as the next couple weeks unfold, and then with the playoffs coming up, which is also a very exciting time. I mean, that week, once you have shit clinched, let's just say like going into, say after Baltimore on the 24th, 25th, 26th, we had the division kind of wrapped up. That like final leg of the season, like the final series of the season or week going into your first playoff series, oh, I fucking live for it, chat. The talk about like who's going to make the roster, who's not going to make the roster, who's starting this game, or what should the lineup be, all that is stuff I cannot fucking wait for. Turning on WFAN in the morning, which these days isn't, as good as it used to be, but still, there's something about it that just feels right. It takes me back to my days being like in 5th grade, talking about the 2010 ALCS, which I always say 2011 was the first year I started watching baseball. That was the first full season I watched. The 2010 ALCS, I remember like hardly knowing shit about baseball, going on the way to school, having WFAN on with my dad, and just hearing postseason ball talk, roster construction. They should do this, they should do that, and it's just a good time we got coming up, chat. So I'm pretty fucking stoked. Here we go. Morgan says, "Yeah, I really doubt Grish is on the playoff roster." I would think so too. Now, if it were up to me, Morgan, I would have Grisham on it over Verdugo, but the Yankees, we know, love Verdugo a lot. And shout out to him. I gotta say, I don't know if it was the dumb shit he's been doing that kind of woke him up, whether it was going 15% effort to first base on a ground ball, which was just putrid, made me want to puke in my mouth. Or the other day, holy fuck, was that bad? The fly out to center field, and for some reason, Verdugo like almost got doubled up. He ended up getting bailed out by the call getting overturned, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Routine fly ball, center field, less than 2 outs, and he wasn't stealing or nothing, but for some reason decided to go 95% of the way to second base, and then had to book his ass back to first. Almost got doubled up. But anyways, Verdugo the last day or so, I particularly noticed it yesterday, has been busting his ass out of the box. Which is why, I couldn't really be pissed at him yesterday when he was trying to stretch that single into a double. That was just a perfect throw, perfect ricochet. Can't knock him, and in main part because he was busting it. And even, I think he had like another typical Verdugo weak ground ball to second base yesterday too, but he was busting his ass. So I don't know if Judge talked to him or Boone talked to him. I'd like to think somebody talked to him, or maybe he just realized or it could be Jason coming up. Like Jake has talked to this all the time, and it's a great point. Jimmy has agreed, and it's kind of like obvious in a way. Competition is good. So for all we know, Jason getting up lit the fire under Verdugo's ass to where he's feeling like, yo, like, I can't be bullshitting no more. So shout out Verdugo. I guess kind of just giving credit where it's due. He has been hustling more as of late, which I like to see. 5 minutes till first pitch, chat. 5 minutes till first pitch. How are we feeling? Again, tonight's game is on Fox, which kind of fucking blows. Dan, I think our bullpen is underrated among media and unders. Devontae, you got to stop making such good points, bro. I've shouted you out now like 3 times since going into the chat. That is another terrific point. I 100% agree. I think the Yankees bullpen is probably because the face of it is Clay Holmes' struggles, so I, in a way, understand. But if you're watching this team the last couple weeks, I mean, sure, is it still, nerve-wracking at times, no doubt. But let's put Clay to the side and Mark Leiter to the side. And Mark Leiter, honestly, you can kind of almost forget about it in a way, because I feel like he's been so bad to where he shouldn't be in the playoff roster. He could figure his shit out in the next few weeks. We'll see. But Cousins, Weaver, Canely, Hamilton, and fuck it, Tim Hill. Tim Hill's been terrific. Shout out Ryan Cohen. That is five relievers that, as a Yankee fan, there's no reason for you not to feel pretty damn good about. And Tim Hill, if you want to say the shoe might soon drop on him too, fair. But at least with Cousins, Weaver, Canely, Hamilton, those are 4 legitimate guys that when they come into the game, at least right now, you feel you can rely on them. And then Clay, as we talked about before, they got to get him right, because when Clay's Clay, I'm sorry, he is one of the best relievers in the American League, and that is just flat out the case. Should he be closer at this point? Obviously not, but don't think Clay's not going to be on the playoff roster. He better be on the playoff roster, and if he's on, huge weapon. So, yeah, man, I feel good about, dude, I'm telling you, bro, I feel good about the bullpen. I feel good about the lineup. I feel good about the starting rotation. Did you guys miss this fucking optimism? I hope you did, because it's not fake. It is not fake. This is actually how I feel. There's holes. Yes. There's things about this team that I wish they improved on a lot. Brian Cashman still had an awful trade deadline. No, I shouldn't say awful. Jazz being as good as he has takes it out of the awful category. I think that gets him to mediocre at best for the trade deadline. But again, with how bad the American League is, dude, our lineup is good enough. And our lineup, I think, is good enough to begin with, even without that caveat. Our rotation, Cole, Rodon, and Heel. Some of you guys may not feel too good about Rodon. I'm sorry. The last 2 months, I have been obsessed with what I've been seeing him on the mound. I feel great about starting him in Game 2. Split up the righties. Cole, Game 1. Rodon, Game 2. Luis Heel, Game 3, who's also looked terrific, looked great yesterday. And then Game 4, which, if you don't know, you usually only need like 4 starters in the playoffs. And the LDS, you actually may only need 3 with the way the scheduling is. It's like day on, day off, day on, day off. Anyways, Cole, Rodon, Heel, and then for the 4th starter, you can go Clark, you can go Stroman, you can go Nestor. I heavily lean Clark, but the point I'm getting at here is the Yankees rotation isn't a good spot. I would say actually the rotation is probably where if I had to pick an area of most concern in terms of lineup, bullpen, rotation, the rotation probably is number 1, believe it or not. But still, feel good about it. I really, really do. And again, cannot emphasize enough, a lot of that is because of how bad the American League is. Let's get through it. Let's get through it, yo. But in the meantime, 4-game set against Boston, baby. Let's do it. Let's bump our lead up to 2 games tonight with Baltimore off. Shit, yo. We got first pitch coming up in like 2 minutes, Jet. 2 minutes. Let's see here. Only thing that gets me emotional is thinking I won't get to take Dad to see. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Daniel. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But, dude, the way I assume you mean like your dad passed on or something. I'm sorry to hear that. I always envision myself, bro, hopefully a long day from now when I am in heaven or whatever. I shouldn't say whatever. That's disrespectful. When I am in heaven, I will be finding some way to watch fucking Yankees baseball up there. You bet your ass. So I assume your dad's doing the same thing, bro. Don't worry about that. But, yo, let's get the box score going. Let me get my broadcast up here. Again, tonight's game is on Fox, which is like the worst broadcast for me to return doing these streams on. But what are you going to do? Yankees baseball is Yankees baseball. Alrighty. Box score, we got oh, damn, bro. ESPN, there's a football game on tonight? I got to go to the MLB tab to get a box score? And the box score's not even up yet. Bear with me, chat. You know what? Real quick. Manscaped. Yo, what's going on, guys? Dan here. Quick interruption to let you know that this channel, Yankees Avenue, is sponsored by Manscaped. And you can join the 10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with our special offer. Go to manscaped.com and use code YANKSAV for 20% off plus free shipping. And let me tell you why now is the time to hop on. All right, that's enough of that. I think that was an old ad from April, so I'm not even going to run it. But you guys get the gist. Code YANKSAV, Manscaped, 20% off and free shipping, as well as code YANKSAV at SeatGeek, $20 off your first purchase. At SeatGeek.com. Over 70,000 events, not just baseball. You can do concerts, you can do football, all that. Code YANKSAV at SeatGeek, code YANKSAV at Manscaped. And yeah, dude, we're just about ready to go, chat. We are just about ready to go. Still waiting on my box score. There we go. But all right, yo, chat, give me some predictions for tonight. How we feeling? We think Nestor's going to pitch well. Who do you got going deep? Now, usually when we do homer predictions, we do like a besides Judge kind of thing, because Judge was always going deep. I'm going to allow Judge to be part of those predictions now, and I'm going with Judge. I think Judge goes deep today. And let me pick one other guy. One sec. I'm just getting the box score in here. Alrighty. Let's go, Nest. One sec.
Nestor Cortes through his line, then off we go with a fastball to the knees and strike one. Well, one of the things that the Red Sox has found out about their young players, they've had some surprises.
Right. Box score in.
They've been playing relative baseball. This guy has gone to the next level. Yeah, he started to see it last year, and this is a guy who's highly regarded coming up. Started to break out last year, but this year he's leading the majors in doubles, leading the majors in triples.
Almost there.
Stole the show at the All-Star game, and they feel like they have a legitimate star piece for this next phase. Absolutely, and not to mention when he gets on first base, or any base, he's a
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, an 0-2 hole.
Let's go, Nest.
Home, man. It's
by the way. So one sec, Chad. Just get my bearings.
The total base leaderboard across baseball. You got probably the 2 MVPs at the top, 2 ex-Cy-Young shortstops after that, and then there's Duran, 5th in the majors. Now that's where Cortes will do his best work. He loves getting the ball down, and he'll get the ball in to right-handers. That fastball, even though it's not 98.
Word. All right, yo. Box score's good. I think we're chilling. And we are officially back, chat. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Duran. If you guys are just joining, it is so good to see you all again. Sorry for, not being around the last week or so, but we're here now. Atta boy. All right. See, Boston's got Duran, Devers, Gonzalez, O'Neill, Wong, Story. Oh, Trevor Story's back? Did not know Trevor Story's back. And then, by the way, for Boston will be Cooper Criswell, who's been solid this year. John, I missed you guys too. Trust me, I missed you guys big time, and I felt so bad about missing. What was it, like probably 10 or so games, maybe 7 or 8. But yeah, nah, dude, work has just been crazy busy, and still is, but we're chilling.
No, and you see the numbers the last 34 games, and that probably represents some physical limitations to what he's been able to do.
You guys see that? Devers has a 650 OPS in his last 34 games.
Respect for hitters and players that play through banged up situations and don't really talk about it. Their managers will, to give them the benefit of, hey, the guy's out there doing his thing, but he's not totally right.
Yeah, Devers, pack that lip, baby.
As it is, and when you're struggling physically.
Great example for the fucking children. Let's go, Nest. Nice! Oh, I love it. Nestor pitched with a little bit of edge today, Chad. He's throwing 94. Oh, damn, you're in college, Frosty? Where you go, bro? Good luck. Hey, I couldn't do it. I was in college for about a month, my friend, and then I dropped out. And you guys know why. Or at least what the nail in the coffin was. The Yankees getting bounced by Boston in the 2018 ALDS. Fly ball center field, not deep. And all right. 1, 2, 3 first for Nestor. 2 strikeouts. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Luna, how you doing? You fucking crack me up. Luna goes, now I know why Dan was absent. It's because he was waiting for the next game on Fox. That is the exact opposite of what's true. I am so pissed that the one game I decided, not the one game, but the day I decided to return, it's a Fox broadcast. But yeah, we're chilling. You getting the new iPhone? Cosmo? By the way, for those who don't know, I am like an Apple fanboy. That's why he asks. I told myself I wasn't going to get it unless they wowed me. And I watched the keynote. I'll tell you this. I think I'm going to get the watch. The phone, I'm not sure on, man. I'm not sure on, because I had the 15. I like the new camera button where you can basically like zoom. It's like a zoom slider, and it does look pretty sick. I don't know if it's going to like take a nice deal for me to go out and get it. But we're thinking about it. What up, Amp? Appreciate you, bro. Dan got an energy about him today. Let's fucking go. Just because I missed you guys, Cam. I just missed you guys. I really, really did. And I'll tell you, bro. I want to read this. Dan, Paredes has been terrible with the Cubs. Jazz was best traded. 100% Devontae. I'm glad you mentioned that because I want to just declare that I was wrong. I'm not always right. I'll take the 98% success rate on most of my takes. Thank fucking God we did not get Paredes, Jack, because Paredes has been awful with the Cubs. And I obviously wanted him bad. I still would have liked Yandy Diaz, but whatever. The past is the past. And yeah, but what was I gonna say? Oh, anyways, every time I'm watching the game when I'm not in these watch parties. Yesterday, for example, Soto when he hits that home run after falling to the ground after hitting the ball in his foot. I was like, fuck, bro, if I was live on the exam right now, dude, we'd be going fucking nuts. We would have been going nuts. Oh, let's go. Laughing Play says, hello, this is my first time watching your stream. Go Yanks. I'm subbed. Hell yeah, dude. Welcome. Glad to have you. Appreciate you, Razor. Hey, Dan, it's been a while. How you been? Also, let's go Yanks. I'm chilling, dude. I'm doing well, man. I am doing well. Very minor complaint about the Fox broadcast. I hate the way they organize their lineups. Lineups should always be in a drop-down form. I don't know if that's a word or not. Fox does like a checkerboard. Like, what are we doing here? But, yeah, no, man, I've been good. Yankees, That win yesterday was huge, by the way. We didn't talk about that in particular. They had to win that game, man. Especially once you saw Boston walk off Baltimore, and the fact that the Yankees have been losing series to teams they shouldn't be losing to, and extra innings. Extra innings had plagued them all year long. So, once it got to that, I don't want to say I was like, obviously I wasn't assuming we were going to lose, but I was nervous as shit. And they ended up taking it. So that was a good win yesterday. And it does kind of continue with the, or live up to what they've been doing all year long, which in part is a good thing, also not a good thing. They played down to their competition, which is annoying as fuck. But they also play up to their competition. The Yankees had the best record in all of baseball, but at least the American League against teams over 500. They're terrific against them. Which, let's go, Gleyber. Which, if, you had to pick between the two, you would go with playing better against good teams and, playing better against bad teams. Ideally, you do both, but whatever. Let's go, Gleyber. Good eye. Dude. Talked about at length now by me and everybody else. Gleyber Torres has just been terrific. August 16th, that's the day he moved to leadoff. You guys, I'm sure, have heard about this like crazy, the numbers. But he has just been, god damn. 407 on base since being moved back to leadoff. And I think I may have said this last time we were on here. I wasn't all for it in the beginning of the year, so I'm not going to pretend like this is an I told you so moment at all, because I think I was all for getting him out of the leadoff spot. I do wonder what would have happened to Gleyber's season had he stayed there the entire year. Because you can tell, bro. High fly ball, right center field. Oh, baby. Oh! Ah, let's go! Let's go, chat! He's a fucking beast! Holy shit! Oh, baby. God damn, bro. Leadoff Gleyber is like, his at-bats have a purpose now. That's like what it feels like, almost like the biggest difference is, if that makes any sense. He's got a fucking job to do. You could tell he's feeling that. That is a good way to get this going, chat. Let's go. Leadoff homer, opposite field for Gleyber Torres. That's what he's got to do, man. Especially at home. That's like 2019 Gleyber shit. Opposite field, Yankee Stadium. Just barely got out, but who gives a shit, chat? Who gives a fucking shit? Our word. 1-0 Yankees on a Gleyber Torres solo shot. Continues to be amazing at a leadoff spot, which obviously he'll be staying there through the playoffs. And again, I think I almost did it again. I almost was going to speak for you guys. But in my opinion, this is no doubt clear-cut your playoff lineup, without question. Let me get this up on Yanks Ave. Here's Soto. With a homer. Let's go. Good shit, Gleyber. Yo! That definitely has Gleyber at a 100 WRC plus. I'm going to check in a second. But, yeah, nah, he entered that at bat at a 98. So no doubt about it. Leadoff home run, he is, not that the leadoff part has anything to do with how it's calculated, but 98 WRC plus and then throwing one more bat with a home run in it, he's definitely a league average, which is awesome. Also, holy shit! Dude, he was... Did anybody think Soto may have been safe there? No, he wasn't safe. Oh, Soto thought he was safe too. God damn, bro, he almost beat that shit out. Resign Gleyber? Nah. Listen, I was oh shit, I never hit share on this. I was trying to like think of ways entering the year where they could bring back Gleyber and Soto, and they definitely could do it. Oh my God! Get out, Bull! Oh, God damn it! Fuck! God damn it, Chad, I thought that was going. Anyways, at this point, no, Gleyber's definitely gone, but hey, finish off your Yankee tenure with a ring, and we'll all be chilling. Gleyber is batting .366 in September, heading into tonight. Hell yeah, Morgan. Hell yeah. And again, overall numbers at leadoff since we moved back, terrific, and that's before that home run, so only going up. Only going up. Let's see what his WRC plus is at. God damn, bro. I thought Judge had that, man. Honestly, I felt more confident about that Judge flyout getting out than Gleyber. Which I guess isn't that much of a hot take. And yup, with that first inning leadoff solo home run, Gleyber Torres is now at a league average 100 WRC plus. That is good shit, chat. That is good shit. I wonder what his stats are since the golden or the frosted tips. Because you know who else had some frosted tips, chat? And coincidentally just fucking raked with them? Alex Rodriguez. And he also raked before the frosted tips. But 2007, go check out his hair. Frosted tips. One of the greatest seasons in Yankees history. Let's go, Wells. Look at this fucking beast. In the league. All right, inning over, but still a good one. Dude, Joe Davis sucks. I'm sorry, bro. And I don't want to word it that way because, you know, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I was listening to him on Fox for NFL too, man. I just really think he's like Joe Davis to me. And by the way, he's the Fox announcer, play-by-play guy, if you don't know. Joe Davis to me comes off as a guy who's playing a big game announcer, if you know what I mean. I still think Joe Buck's presence is sorely missed in baseball. And in general, I think they're lacking a big game voice. And like, who knows where Matt Vasgersian is? I think he's only on like Peacock or Roku, which is kind of a waste for somebody as good as him. I would love if they got Vasgersian on the Fox broadcast. I think that would change everything for me. Again, Davis, sure he's a nice guy, and he's not an awful announcer. You could have way worse, trust me, but I don't know. I don't get that big game feel the way I did, Joe Buck or on ESPN with Joe Morgan, John Miller, or I thought Dan Shulman was really good on ESPN as a national voice. I just think that's an area baseball's lacking in. But good first inning for the Yankees. Hey, do you think the Jets will be better? I do. Let's see. I want Adam. What? What the hell are you guys talking about? I really like Matty V. Still the MLB show. Go Facts, Morgan. Yeah, I like Matty V a lot. I wish they kept him on a Sunday Night Baseball. Which I'm sure maybe they wanted to. I guess he just left. But, yeah. So, Nestor, first inning looked terrific. 2 strikeouts, and he's pumping a little bit of cheddar too, Chad. Fastball definitely looks pretty quick. So, I'm sure he's amped up. You know, we know the deal from last week. Wasn't pleased about coming out of the bullpen. And, again, I was cool with the general sentiment of what he was saying about not liking the move to the bullpen. And that's naturally how, you want most of your players to feel. Competitive, all that bullshit. I just didn't like where he said that one line, which was, out of all the starters, I've been the workhorse. But we don't got to bring that up again, even though I just did. Did basketball for ESPN. Who's that, Jacob? That's the thing is, with Joe Buck, he hardly does much really at all these days. He just does Monday Night Football, which I was pumped to have him call the Jets game last week. But I feel like outside of that, man, it's that one commercial he does for that like travel agency, and that's all. Kevin from Fox is good. No, you know who's good? Adam Ammon. Oh, is that a broadcaster, Jacob? I got you. And we're going to benefit from this. The TBS broadcast, Ernie Johnson, right? No, Ernie, he doesn't do it anymore. He used to. Brian Anderson. Brian Anderson is who will be having call our playoff games because the American League has TBS for the DS and the CS. So the guy who commentated the 22 ALCS, Brian Anderson, he also he called the 2018 wildcard game. So if you remember Judge's 2-run shot against Oakland, he called that. He's really, really good. We'll be getting him for the playoffs. I'm pumped for that. That's going to be awesome. He's a good broadcaster. And TBS in general is a good national broadcast. Let's go, Nest. Good pitch. Nice. 3 Ks already, bro. 3 Ks and 4 batters. How about the Chase Bank glitch? Yeah, bro. People are so dumb for that shit, bro. Come on. Yeah. Brewers fans are lucky, Jason. Oh, yeah. No, Ken Rosenthal's awesome, Aiden. Love Ken. Kevin Burkhardt is good. Well, he doesn't commentate, though, I don't think, El Cap. He's just, he's the Fox, like, pre and post host. Unless he does call games. I don't think he does. Let's go, Nest.
You're so right, though, Kenny, but these guys have too many
Ripped
starters.
foul.
You know, 6 starters for 5 spots at this point when pretty much every team across baseball is scratching their heads trying to figure out how.
Damn, bro, I really wish that Judge ball went out.
Rotation.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that timing could be perfect for the New York Yankees. And everyone's still going to point to their bullpen. I think their bullpen's going to be just fine.
Nice.
Right now, this guy could close the way he's throwing. This is the kind of start I'm talking about. When you know there's things that matter that could change the course of your season, you're going to come out and feel like you need to dominate to change the narrative of what might be trending towards taking him out of the rotation. That's why I felt like today's start would be a postseason start for Cortes.
Now, I was going to ask you, because this looks like a different guy. I mean, he always works quickly, but it looks like there's...
No, he definitely is pitching with an edge, yep.
And you go back to what he did in Chicago.
Wow.
This is now
Chat.
6 million innings his last
A rare good point by the Fox broadcasters. What should we do?
when he gets closer to
What should we do, Chad? Should we buy a lottery ticket? John Smoltz just made a good point. What should we do?
You could have 6 straight good outings, but then there's doubt right before the postseason.
Let's go, Nest.
Every pitcher has to fight that.
what they feel like the best way moving forward is to put your team into this, line up your starters and put your bullpen in order. It's crazy how 162 games can come down to the last week to change every feeling about certain players. Out of the 1-2 from Cortes, the counter Wong is swatted to right center field. That's headed for the gap, and it will split it. The Red Sox with their first base runner of the game. Wong into second with a double. Man, does he love hitting against left-handed pitching. He has been such a good hitter against left-handers.
The fucking Zing just ripped open and popped all over me, chat.
He takes a pitch away.
Maybe I can snort it. No, kidding.
And the Red Sox have been interesting over the last 3 weeks. Their offense disappears and then it explodes. It's been a little inconsistent. Some of that.
Yeah, Boston's been struggling, which we were talking about it before, but they just did us a favor last night, chat, and we might return the favor by kind of doing them dirty. We could kind of end Boston's season this weekend. 74 and 72. I mean, you could argue they're kind of already out of it wild card wise, but they're not. So we take care of business, say 3 out of 4, which should be what we do. That would kind of be it for Boston this year. Nice. That was a 4-seam? Only 90. Oh, hell yeah, Nicholas. Have fun, bro. What up, Miles? How you doing, bro? Ground ball left side. Volpe. Nice, 2 dead. Not sure if the Red Sox have a chance to make it. They technically do collapse. Let me pull up the standings real quick. But it's already not looking good. Yeah, I mean, they're 4 out. They're 4 out with... I mean, we have 17 games left to go. I imagine it's right around the same for them. Yeah, they're behind the Tigers, actually. So you have the Orioles, Royals, Twins. Those are your 3 wildcard teams right now. And then the Tigers are 3.5 back, and then Boston's 4 back. So it's already not looking great for them, but we can kind of... Not to keep saying this, but put the nail in the coffin. Hey, what up, D? How you doing, yo? I almost said welcome back to you, D, but it's welcome back to me because I've been gone. But we're back, and it's good to see you guys again.
Just the timing of it, not necessarily what they had to give up, but I guess with some of the other needs that people were wondering, is Boston going to go for it? Are they going to
Let's go, Nest.
Sell? And certainly that wasn't the case. They felt like they could add some pieces and were in the mix. And then until recently, kind of hit the skids a little bit. Long at third, 2 out, 2-1 pitch. Low to Jansen.
I'm going to run the Jazz interview again, by the way, because he's coming up next inning. And for those who weren't in the pregame that we did, well, obviously Jazz is fucking awesome. Walk-off hit last night. But he has just had the best energy post-game interviews, and most of you guys I'm sure know this because you've seen them. Last night was no different. I want to show it because it's awesome. Let's go, Nest.
That is his most improved pitch this year. And it's 3-2. Well, he pulls the string. You can see way out in front. Still a great pitch in the game. His payoff is fouled off.
Dude, Nestor's fastball's looking good, man. That was nasty. Watch your streams on 2 phones for the surround sound. Let's go on. I don't know if you're playing or not, but that's hilarious. Hey, I wonder what John Sterling's home run call for Jazz will be. Yeah, Riley, we haven't talked about that. That came out in the last, since we've been gone. Sterling's doing the playoff games, and I think he's doing... just missed. 94 again, though. Nestor is definitely... He's feeling himself tonight. His fastball's got a good life to it. But I think Sterling's doing the... well, he's doing the postseason, which is awesome. Although I would have loved if Shackle could have done it. I don't know if he was originally going to. I honestly, if that were the case, then I'm upset about it because I would have loved for Shackle to do it. But let's assume, I shouldn't assume, but I hope that wasn't the case. So that aside, pumped to have Sterling back, and I think he's like doing the last 6 games of the season. So that would mean he's doing the Baltimore series. So again, that's playoffs for the playoffs. That'll be awesome. But all right, first and third, 2 outs. Word, yeah, hell yeah, Morgan. I thought so. Dan, Vader. What about a moon mist? Torres, another leadoff bomb. Yep. Where the fuck was this guy? Dude, again, I'm not shit-talking the decision, because let's go. 0-2. But I just keep wondering, what would Gleyber's stats look like right now had he never been taken out of leadoff? And remember, he was struggling bad to begin the year. So... it's not like he was doing this before and they for some reason took him out. He was shit in the bed, and we know the deal. Like, for the most part all year, Gleyber's been bad. But whatever's changed in his head since going back there, bro, I ain't complaining. What up, Matt? Box score. See, you caught it early this time. I'm checking the chat. Let's go, Nest. We'll give him that fastball, baby. Let's go! Oh! 95, dude! Holy shit! God damn. Bro.
T-Mobile savings, take one. Guys, folks, let's not do fake falls. Just say, at T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits.
Nestor's kind of fucking pitching like a badass right now, Chad. The last time Nestor had a fastball that hit 95, I want to say was... that Houston start last year, right before he got hurt, but he's balling. He's balling. Who's winning tonight? Dolphins or Bills? Not watching that, but I'm hoping for the, actually, I don't know. Who should I root for the, as a Jets fan, who should I rather lose? I don't know. I'll say, are they in Buffalo? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Those who don't know, that's my, an age-old friend of mine from my Verizon days. Probably Dolphins from a very sad Jaguars fan. I'll watch it. I'll probably catch the after the game. Need a new lightsaber for October, Dan. Bro, my lightsaber's in the car, Eric, and I got to get it out because you bet your ass I will be using that on streams for big moments. Who we got to up? Stanton, Jazz, Jason. Let's go. Oh, Jazz, take a listen.
I think we got a strikeout to end the inning, and the whole crowd erupted, and I just was like wide-eyed, and I was like, oh, this is sick. Like, it ain't even October yet. I can't wait.
What do you think that atmosphere and energy is going to feel like for you?
Oh, I think it's going to be amazing. I think I'm going to go out there and play my heart out every day, and I'm going to leave it all out there until we get that ring.
Shit is so way Jazz handles himself makes me think of how if I were a Yankees, I always think about this. I would be the fucking most clean-cut, perfect in terms of like post-game interviews and saying the right things. And it's not like phony BS. Like, you could tell he loves being here. And that shit goes a long way for me, dude. Big fan. And overall numbers on the year now too, man, are looking good. I mean, he's gonna finish with a WAR probably over 4. 30 homers, probably not reaching that now, although, it was looking like he might for a second there. But still, man, all of a sudden, his stats on the year, obviously with the Yankees, and this is why, just overall as a season, including his Marlins stats, really good numbers. He'll be coming up after Stanton. All right, let's go, chat. Stanton does have to get going, but again, I ain't wasting my time talking about it because he'll probably, again, he could go deep right here, and then you're getting 6 homers in the next 8 games.
Better for the Yankees if they can get him.
Especially with Judge, yo. And most people know this. It's only a few, but I'll see people on Twitter who actually will try to open up the discussion about Aaron Judge's struggles. And I'm not saying you can put him out, whatever. Obviously, he's been struggling. But there's nothing to talk about it with. Are we doing this again? To those people who are worrying about Judge, which I can't imagine they actually are. Maybe they just like to complain. I don't know. But again, any discussion about worry over Judge, at least, listen, if you want to talk playoff stuff, we can have that conversation. Although his struggles in the postseason are so overblown. He hasn't been great, but he also hasn't been atrocious. Anyways. No point wasting your time discussing the struggles of Aaron Judge. Dude, Jazz is still using Run This Town as his walk-up. That's badass, too. Hey, Clay with the $2 super chat. My man says, welcome back, Dan. Let's win a ball game. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, bro. Which, I think there was a super chat earlier that I may have missed. So I'm going to pull that up to whoever sent that. Let's go, Jazz.
Over here at the deadline, he has in a lot of ways been their best hitter since the Yankees acquired him, and we asked Aaron Judge what he's meant to him, and he said, "I tell you what, this is the place for him. Guy that loves the spotlight and enough veteran leadership as kind of guardrails in that."
Oh damn, we had a few super chats.
This is big personality.
Let's see. Rourke, much love, my guy. Let's go, Yanks. Oh, let's go, Zendino, my man. Appreciate you. Oh, word, those are from the Cardinal stream. Let's go, Jazz. Fouled off. How would you feel if Jazz was leadoff? One, the answer is no. But the reason, first things first, is Gleyber's been terrific at the leadoff spot. You don't change that. And same thing with Jazz in the 6th hole. It's working. 1 through 6 is set in stone, brick by brick. That makes sense. Fly ball center field, that's probably staying up. But yeah, 1 through 6 is set in stone. I would not touch that. And, everything else I wouldn't touch either. This is the lineup. This right here is the lineup. And if this doesn't score, that's on the players, but I think it will. And Jazz is not a big OBP guy, by the way. Hey, D with a $5 super chat. Haven't contributed in a while to the swear jar. Here you go. D, you're the best. You're the best. I appreciate you. What up, crazy man? How's it going, yo? Let's go, Jason. Wait a second.
Different stuff you were hearing before he came up, and the cries got loud enough. It's deafening. They're calling for Jason Dominguez. Finally comes up again a few days ago. Yankees fans getting their wish. Got a taste of this guy last year, and man, oh man, was it impressive. As a 20-year-old, 4 home runs in 8 games before he injured.
Oh, word. Jason's got a little bit of the Liberty Green going on his shin guard.
And then he injures his oblique while he's trying to get back. But here he is taking over for Alex Verdugo in left field, who really struggled. And Yankees fans dreaming about what he can be.
I want him to go deep so bad.
Well, it just gives them a little more depth to their lineup and flexibility now. And if he can get going here in the last 18 games, Aaron Boone feels like he's going to go right into the postseason, even though inexperienced.
Bouncing Bolt says, why don't the Yankees put Dominguez in center, Soto in left, and Judge in right? They've all played those positions for the majority of their career. Well, Soto is not a great defensive left fielder, and typically he hasn't been a great defensive right fielder either. This year he's actually, I think, been on the positive side metrics-wise. But nah, man, for being a defender you don't feel great about, one, left field is just bigger in general compared to the short porch, but left field and left center in Yankee Stadium is huge. And I think with Judge and Jason, I think they trust Judge better in center than they do Jason at this point. And again, with left center, I'm not so sure you'd want Judge manning all that either.
On 2-2, Dominguez fouls it off.
But I would say next year you could maybe see Judge in left.
Definitely
Definitely crazy, man. Hopefully it scores this time, though.
Because that's such a weapon,
Hitters have
Nope,
to
first game of the last
appreciate
season was
the
definitely
pitch,
better.
because even though fastball doesn't reach 94,
Let's go, Jason.
we'll get by you if you're not able to recognize the difference.
Ah. 2-2. Yeah, it's gonna be. Dominguez is jacked. He is, but yo, it also looks like if you look at his at bats from last year to this, he's jacked as shit. It looks like he cut down a little bit, though. I'd say he looks a little more trim.
The hitters so far have done a nice job battling on that pitch.
Come on, baby. Good eye. Great take. Full count.
That's a perfect example.
Let's go, Jace.
Ooh. Make him get it up. If it's low, it's going to keep going.
We got a new nickname, it seems, Chad. Okay, Jace.
Body doesn't have the patience it needs to recognize.
I don't know if I like that.
On the 9th pitch, Dominguez
Good fight.
fouls it off. Keeps on going.
That'd be a 10 pitch at bat, yo. Having this kind of a bat in the 6-hole is so good. 7-hole, Morgan. 7-hole. Yep.
And you wonder if he's going to
I agree, Chili. Judge is fine in center. Jason covers more ground in left and center. Yeah. The metrics don't love Judge in center field, but I look at it the same way as I do his sprint speed. Like, Savant has Judge's sprint speed at a 32, which is accurate. That's measured, obviously. Yes! Let's go! 10 pitch at bat. Jason comes through with a single. So first and second, one out now for Rizzo and then Volpe. Jason's got the, it looks like a Liberty Green belt as well. But anyways, with Judge's metrics in center field, and if you're going off the eye test, he's been fine anyways. But I think he's like a -2 defensive run save guy, maybe negative outs above average. But just like with his sprint speed, Judge at this point in his career is managing his body, as he should. He's not going all out, diving the way he used to, and breaking ribs, which he should not be doing. But I'll tell you, those who buy into those numbers that Judge is a negative defender or a 32 sprint speed or whatever Savant has him at, they're in for quite an awakening come playoffs when all protection and all like preserving your body, that will be off the table. You'll see a quicker Judge. You'll see an even better defender Judge. So, I don't know. I've seen some stuff on Twitter where people act like Judge is like regressed as a defender, which technically he has, but the reason is not because of like regression of skill. It's preserving his body, which come the playoffs, again, all guards are off. And still, I think most Yankee fans are pretty fine with Judge's defense at center. Let's go, Riz.
Trying to crowd him with a fastball, didn't miss, but when Rizzo is right, he owns the inner part of that plate, and he makes the pitcher try to pitch him perfectly inside. He takes away a lot of the strengths of pitchers when he's right.
Oh.
Fly to center field, Rafaela. Glides to the gap to catch it. Rizzo's out number 2.
Too dead. Do you think Dominguez keeps 89 next season? No, I think we'll wear 24, Jack, once Verdugo's gone. I think Rizzo coming back is just in time for the postseason. He's a clutch player. Hopefully he gets his timing back soon. Honestly, Matt, offensively, I'm not going to get my hopes up about anything with Rizzo. But again, going back to what I said before, the fact that he's batting 8th and not 6th, I can sacrifice the offense that he's not giving you. And, I mean, I believe in Ben Rice, but we'll forget about him until next year for now. With everything Rizzo gives you, whether it just be the defensive stuff at first base, which is kind of overblown these days at his age, but just the IQ, the intangibles, as people say, World Series pedigree, all that. For him batting 8th, everything else you get with Anthony Rizzo, even if he is going to be ass offensively, I'll take it. Which again, going back to what I said before, if he were still batting 3rd or still batting 6th, and same with Volpe and his struggles, which frustrate me, but like, Volpe's not batting 5th anymore. He's batting 9th. You can stomach the 8 and 9 hitters not being all that great. Doesn't mean they can be like, you know, total fried fucking eggs, but you gotta give them some leeway, I would say, given where they're hitting the order and what they provide elsewhere. In Volpe's case, obviously, speed and defense. We're speaking of, let's go, Volpe. Ground ball left side, god damn it. Inning over. Alright. That kind of sucked, but whatever. Whatever. Not whatever. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Just kidding. How we doing, chat? Damn, I sent in a super chat and didn't notice. I didn't notice, T. I thought I read your super chat. Did you send another one where you said you haven't contributed to the swear jar in a while? Oh no, D, I read you. I think the chat can vouch for me there. I did. I said you said haven't contributed in a while to the swear jar. Here you go. I got you, D. And now I read it twice. Box score frozen alert. Ah, thank you, Toasted Foolery. That's a rare exception for I'm cool with capital letters. Actually, there's many situations where I'm cool with capital letters. But then you'll have like some random dickhead come in here and just like spam Judge 25 times in all caps. Which if he goes deep, then that's fair. Appreciate it. Volpe offense regressed this year. Are you asking, or did I make a point that made you think I said that? No, his offense has not regressed. I mean, he's still, at this point, an improvement over where he was last year. Now, at this point, not all that much. Let me see where his OPS is at, because he was at a 666 last year, OPS-wise, with, I think his WRC plus was a 9, no, not a 90, it was like an 85. Good God, it was an 82 last year. So he was an 82 WRC plus, 666 OPS, which this year he's at a 675 OPS, 90 WRC plus. So the progression is still there when you look at the numbers. But not substantial, which is annoying. Basically has the same at-bats. Right now, yes, Sam. Right now, yeah. Dan, I sent a $45 super chat. You're bullshitting me, Frosty. You're fucking bullshitting. You're bullshitting. Dude, in a way, call me crazy, I would almost rather have Volpe last year compared to what he's looking like right now. Because at least last year when he was lost, you still had the chance where he'd run into a homer. But that's not really the case this year. His stolen bases are up, though. I think he's at 30. Right? No, he's not at 30, but he's at 26. He'll get to 30, though. Which last year he had 24. And the defense has improved. I mean, he's progressed. I won't hear anybody out that says, like, he's just as bad as he was last year. I don't see that. Because the defense has still gotten better off of a Gold Glove year already. And there has been some, like, he had some really nice stretches offensively this year. I think what sucks is that, like, right now in this very moment, you kind of feel that Volpe's as helpless offensively as he was last year. But I don't know. I guess I have a little more hope that, like, he can get it going based off what we saw earlier in the year a couple times. And I'm not just talking about, like, the first 2 weeks of the season. Forget that. He had a good, like, 40-game stretch where he was legitimately just a phenomenal, worthy of the leadoff spot guy. From, like, I want to say mid-May to mid-June. Let's go, Ness. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nestor Cortes is upstairs and is with count 4.
Why is the hitting coach not working with him to get better? I'm sure he is, Y-Girl. I'm sure he is. You'd have 50 if you get on base, at least a 350 clip. Oh, yeah, Sam. Oh, yeah. Nice, Ness. Dude, that fastball's working for him, bro. 5 Ks now. The first stream I watched yours was when the Yankees played the Tigers at the Little League Stadium, and Parker Meadows walked it off. That was so shitty, LO, but I do think the bullpen has looked better. Did I do that game, Matt? Oh, I did do that game, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, that fucking sucked. Yeah, we did do that game. Damn, that was 3 weeks ago now? Yeah, because that was the game Jason got called up, right? Right. Dan, you forgot to send me $100 super chat. It's okay, though. Take your time. Yeah, it's getting there, Toasted Foolery. Definitely, Kyle. 1-1. Kyle says, talking about Volpe, he's young. He still has time to develop offensively. Dude has amazing defense at the hardest position. I'm fine with his lack of offense for now. And I think that's the main thing I agree with in what you said. That's the key there for now. Because you're speaking my language, bro. I 100% agree with his defense and the speed, but mostly the defense he has. By default, he's a valuable player. That's just plain and simple fact. So for now, I can tolerate the poor offense. But this is not who Volpe was supposed to be. So if this is his ceiling, which I have to imagine there's no way it is, and it's not. But if it were, then that would be disappointing. But it is only year 2. I think year 3 is going to be big for him, man. I think year 3 you kind of look at with Volpe the same way you do quarterbacks, where, like, this is kind of the year where you gotta start putting it all together. And I'm not gonna, like, get too crazy about this. Have you guys seen what Trey Sweeney's doing with the fucking Tigers? He has, like, 4 homers in, like, his last 5 games, and he's been terrific. Which, listen, were the Yankees ever actually going to have Trey Sweeney be their shortstop? No. But if he starts playing well, and, like, you know what Seager's doing in Texas, and there's always going to be the what if of Peraza. if Volpe doesn't take a significant, or at least a somewhat significant step offensively next year, then there's going to be justified conversation.
Well, slow him down, because he heat him up here.
And shit, bro. We can talk internally about competition with Volpe or just compare him to other shortstops. By next year, bro, Roderick Arias is not exactly going to... What's going on here? Pitch clock violation, probably bullshit. Yep. Don't worry, Ness. We know it's bullshit. Roderick Arias, who's basically the shortstop version of Jason Dominguez, big-time international signing, paying a lot of money a few years ago. Attaboy, another K on fastball. Let's go! Dude, Nestor's such a fucking beast, dude. 94, and he was shaking his head because he knew the umpire fucked him over. Yeah, let's go, baby. Yo, what up, Giannini? Says, Daniel-san, where you been? Missed your commentary. Yeah, man, I just been so busy with work. Kind of getting like a new schedule / routine down. Well, admittedly, also, September, kind of an odd time of year. Football starting as well, so I was gonna miss a couple streams because I was back home watching my dogs. I won't lie, it kind of a little bit of a reset in a way too. But yo, we're back now, and Giannini, it's fucking good to see you too, homie. So to do up, so I'm gonna go run and use the bathroom. Let's play this soundbite in the meantime.
Fouled off his foot. He's hopping around in some pain. High drive, right field. The pain is gone. A 2-run home run, and the Yankees take the lead.
I'm at the plate right now. I'm sitting slider away. I'm trying to hit the ball to left field through that hole. Get that winning run in here.
Outfield extremely shallow. The 2-1. Ground ball. Diving stop by Witt. The throw home is wide. Birdie scores. Yankees win. A walk-off for Chisholm. And the Yankees win 4-3 and 11.
Alrighty. Yo. Just had to refill my cup of Joe, dog. Which, full transparency, chat, I am taking a break from marijuana. I think I've been going too crazy with it, so I will stimulate my brain in other ways that are probably a little bit more healthy mentally for me, because, again, I got a little bit out of control. Which, who gives a shit? What's good, yo? How we doing? I love Volpe. I think we'll be fine with the Yankees for a long time. I think so, too, Donna. I think so, too. And again, I'm a defender of his for sure. But just talking about next year, he does have to be more than this offensively long term. Unless you're Daniel Jones and you get 6 years. Yeah, facts, Spencer. Facts. Which I'm a Jets fan, but I'm rooting for the Giants to not be a total, shit show. Yes, you did. I remember eating pizza and it was raining, I think. It's Gleyber Day. Yeah, and so far that's all it is, Ryan. Dude! Bro, I had a commercial going on my phone. It's like with MLB TV. Remember that one time? At least this time, it wasn't me missing an Austin Wells home run. Do you guys remember that? It pretty much just happened again, but I guess Gleyber grounded out. They came back from commercial, and Gleyber Torres, at least for me, was running back to the dugout. Which, anyways, I think it was in Toronto. I'm sure you guys will remember this. Austin Wells went deep, and MLB TV literally did not play it because the time they cut back from commercial, he was like rounding third base. It was crazy. That was fucking nuts.
There's only so many teams that can afford it. And he's made such an incredible.
What then? You smoke? Luna, yes, but not cigarettes. Not cigarettes. Hell no. I don't vape or nothing, but I won't lie. I'll partake in some pot every now and then. Which any kids watching, don't start that shit. Works for some people, but some people it also doesn't work for. So I do not endorse that by any means. Caffeine though, fuck yeah, baby. Start drinking coffee at 10. That's when I did. Started that on strikes. You drink coffee the right way, it might as well be a drug. Are you a Knicks fan, Dan? I am, Dragon, yep. Oh, it was versus the Rays Extreme? Okay. D, appreciate you. D with a $5 super chat again. Just for giving me a shout out. I'm going to let you buy $5 McDonald's nuggets with that. Hey, D, I'm not just going to use that on McDonald's nuggets. I'm going to use that on McDonald's $5 meal, which I've been getting lately. High fly ball. I don't think it's getting out. God damn. Dude, Judge is going deep today, chat. Judge is going deep. Nicholas, Judge is going deep. Spencer Williams goes, quitting smoke is easy. I do it every day. Is that the inning? Holy fuck. I guess it didn't feel like an inning because I missed the Gleyber at bat. But, yeah. Anyways, D, I appreciate you. That was quick as hell, Michael. Cindino says, hate 1, 2, 3 innings. That was a 2-3 inning for me, bro. I didn't even get the 1. But Dennis for the youth. Yeah, I'm not playing. Listen, I'm not talking shit about weed. Again, I smoke my fair share of it so much to where like I feel like I got to take a little bit of a break now. Works for some people, and if you ever to like go down that route of like, you know, doing stuff, cap it off at that. But I advise you, the younger crowd, if you're listening to this, avoid starting any of that shit. And this is advice from this 24-year-old idiot. So please, if you don't want to take this, fine. And I'm sure a majority of you guys are past this point in life to where you can make this decision or anything. But if I could go back in time and tell myself to never start anything, and I never did anything bad, never any like hard drugs or nothing, but between weed or even just like nicotine, boy, I wish I'd go back and slap myself in the face when I first started those things. And it's nothing against those particular substances, quote unquote, but it's the way it changes your dopamine system and basically the ability to have reward without pursuit. And that is something that has changed in my brain chemically because of those sorts of things. And I definitely have an addictive personality, chat. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. Just avoid starting that shit if you haven't already. Alrighty. Definitely not Frosty. Dan, you lived in NYC. Actually, no, I did. I grew up on the Jersey Shore. But no, trust me, I'm not talking shit about weed. I'm more so just saying, like, I guess from my perspective, you just got to know what kind of personality you have, which is why, like, from an early age, I knew, like, fuck, bro, if I got this much of an issue with, like, nicotine or pot, I ain't never trying coke. I ain't never trying none of that stuff because it'd be game fucking over, bro. It'd be game over. Now, if Quaaludes ever get put back into commission, I feel like I would have no choice but to try one. Other than that, I'm good. Sorry, not to get down that rabbit hole. I don't know how we did. Oh, yes, it was because Luna asked if I smoked. All right, let's go, Ness. Nestor looking really good. Now, he's allowed 1 hit through 3, I believe. Right, 1 hit? It was just that double. Yeah, but 6 strikeouts through 3 innings. His fastball has looked terrific. And this is a hunch, but I feel pretty confident saying so. Definitely, I think the fastest he's thrown all year long. He was hitting 95 before. Like I said, looking out for you, bro. No, Luna, trust me, I know you're looking out for me. I appreciate it. We think more similar than you might think. Let's go, Ness. I got to plug in my laptop.
Came to half game of the Tigers earlier, who fell to the Rockies. How about them, by the way? Best record in the American League in the second half.
Who? Who was the best record in the American League in the second half? I thought they were talking about the Rockies.
They don't know their schedule, but if you need to make up ground, you kind of want those teams that you're trying to chase.
Is it the Tigers? They said.
Got 6 against Baltimore.
One sec, Chad. You guys may have answered me, but who did they just say had the best record in the American League since the All-Star break?
White Sox in the year, so a heartbeat for the Tigers.
Once again, untangle these fucking. Let's go, Nestor. Change up. Couldn't really see where it was because they did a back angle, but whatever. Yo, shout out this guy, Tyler O'Neill. You're the man.
Next weekend at Fenway Park, 3 games against the Twins. The team that they're behind in the wild card standings.
He's who walked off Baltimore last night, by the way. Come on. This shit's like still tangled. I had my headphones all jumbled up and charger. iPhone charger. There we go. That was his 30th home run, too, for Tyler O'Neill last night. Good for him. He's going to get a multi-year deal, no doubt. Chili, I disagree with that.
pitching injuries they had before the year even got going.
Yes, indeed. No, I could go on and on about Fox. Oh, yo, and get ready, chat. It's the 4th inning. You know, probably 1 inning from now, we're gonna start getting the mid-game interviews that give you no information, nothing worthwhile. All it does is just interrupt the game. 3-1. Hey, yo, chat. Can you drop a like on the stream if you haven't already? Hydrate, Dan. Yeah, no, I think I should do that. I'll take a sip of water. What the hell?
That was the pitch O'Neill feasts on. 3-1 ahead of the count, well over 500.
Getting my vitamins.
That one was almost center cut, trying to get inside. You see him fouling off the inside part of this. Thankfully, a guard there. And there are the numbers against lefties. I'd say he likes him.
God damn.
He's got a walk. Second one, the Cortes.
Dude, Tyler O'Neill rakes against lefties. We should sign him in the offseason. Where's he play? No, he's an outfielder, isn't he? Never mind. Well, actually, bro, I'll tell you, if Stan is legitimately incapable of doing well against lefties, which for some reason this year he is, I don't know if I fully buy into that just yet. That would be a nice DH platoon. Which makes no sense. How he's been struggling against lefties.
.50 against lefties his first 3 years in the majors and above 300 this year. Last remaining piece of the Mookie Betts deal. Over from the Dodgers.
Well, he's owning the zone against fastballs. When you see the 9 squares.
Yeah, so Giancarlo Stanton this year, 811 OPS against righties, 654 OPS against lefties.
And that is commanding the zone against fastballs, putting pitchers on work to make good pitches.
Which last year he had a 942 OPS against lefties, 640 against righties. So, pretty weird. Quaaludes were very big in the 80s. Yeah, I know him from Wolf of Wall Street.
O'Neill at first, one away. Here's a 2-1 pitch.
High five ball. Some nice lemon 714s. Oh, Dan, I actually want to ask you, what's your favorite song by Elvis? Probably If I Can Dream. Probably If I Can Dream. Hey, what up, gang? From New Hampshire, right? I know you.
The only place he can hit it is foul when you execute the fastball in.
Let's go, Nest. Runner off first, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out.
After establishing the inside part of the plate there with that fastball.
Here comes Cortes. It is back to the fastball, which he's throwing more than ever so far tonight. Even that fastball about 60% of the time. Usually it's a little above 40.
Yeah, and he's getting a lot of swing and misses on his pitches, which tells you how electric it is. Because
Ooh, good pitch again, man. Just missed. Change was looking good. Fast was looking good. Oh, I got you, Esmali.
Long took it. Count goes full. Story waits on deck.
Oh, I'm not even saying like forever TQ. Honestly, ideally, yes. But at the very least, I got to take a little bit of a chill on it. Oh. Cutter. Sorry, did you guys ever tell me who they were talking about before?
again, he is showing the hitter. He's all over that fastball. He released a double away, and he's been.
I guess you guys don't know either. Fair. Oh my God! Oh, am I gonna go to playoff games? I thought you were asking if we're gonna do any watch parties. Every single one, except the games I do go to, which should just be. That sucks. Nestor walks Wong, who had 2 really close pitches on him. I think I'll be going to their second home game. So if they do win the AL East, for example, and they go to the ALDS, I will be going to game 2. We'll live stream game 1, which would just be. Bro, if it's like an 8 o'clock first pitch, we might be going live at like 5, honestly, or like 6. But anyways, we'll live stream game 1 of the playoffs, and then I think game 2 I'll probably be at. And then from there, every game I'm not at, we'll be watch partying for. Which at most, I only go to like 1 a series probably.
Takes on 14th ranked K-State. Fox College Football Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern, all season long.
I'm a big fan of the Arizona quarterback. He's not very tall, but man,
What the hell's going on?
and he's slinging. Yeah, exciting. Got to lock in on him.
Okay. Tune in, sleeper pick. Trevor Story up there with 2 on and 1 out. Here at the top of the 4th. Grounded out his first time, 3 out of 15 since coming off of the injured list last weekend. On-time Colorado Rocky in his 3rd season with the Red Sox of a 6-year contract that he signed. Swings and misses at a first pitch fastball.
Does John Boy help out getting you good tickets? I've never really asked. Never really asked. I'm sure we got some connections yet. Hey, what up, Daniel? Hell yeah, bro. Dan, should I buy playoff wildcard LDS tickets for the Yanks or wait till they make it to the World Series? Well, once they're clinched, like for the, I would forget wildcard for now. But here's my plan. I'm gonna go to at least, again, game 2, and then nice. There's 1. Let's go. Good shit, Jazz. Clean. His arm's so, dude. How about that play Jazz made yesterday, bro? God damn. His arm is incredible. But that was good. I think what I'll end up doing is I'll go to game 2 of the playoffs at home, so probably ALDS game 2. And then the next game I go to probably will just be if we go to the World Series. So I say go to one early, and then if you have the option, go to one early and then do the World Series. I know if we go to the World Series, bro, I don't have a choice. Like, I'm going. I'm going. Oh shit, my preview pass is almost up. I gotta sign with a TV provider. Okay. Damn, bro, I would say let's check out what's going on around the league, but with no Baltimore playing, it's kind of like, what's the point? But we'll take a look. There we go. TV provider submitted. I think you're right, gang. I think there is somebody in here who didn't hit the like button. Those are the kind of plays that generally save you and win you games, Jazz, to the future. Definitely, Cooper. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo, so when I was at the stadium for Old Timers Day. What do you guys think? New York or nowhere? I've been kind of want to get one of these for a while. At least like something branded New York or nowhere. These shits are like stupid expensive, so it's like the only one I'll buy. It was like $140. But I've been wanting New York or nowhere. For those who don't know, it's a brand Judge wore before his free agency. And like it was a whole thing. Him wearing a cool ass hoodie, and it was sick. Anyways, got this at the stadium because they've officially like started doing their collab, the Yankees of New York and nowhere. Again, the price I do not support, bro. But like it's a one. I'm never buying this brand again. But this is pretty clean, huh? For the fall. So you got the logo, obviously. New York or nowhere. Love the side patch. Look at that. The criminally underused top hat logo, at least these days. Little Yankees in script on the back neck. And then yeah, new era logo. And then, no, it's pretty sick. Again, the price isn't sick. But I told myself I would get one, and then I did. Hell yeah, Morgan. Hell yeah. No hood on it, though. I think actually, if there was a hood on it, Morgan, I think I would have been a little more okay with the price. But yeah, no, it definitely is. Price aside, it's clean as hell. Dan, you make me want to go to game 2 now. I don't know about the World Series. That's pretty pricey. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Like, if it's within your means, like, try to go to both. And you don't know, obviously, if there's going to be a World Series. I'd like to assume so, because the American League is awful. So, with that in mind, like, I would say going to an ALDS game is fun as hell, man. The start of the playoffs, you lock in at least one playoff game, and it's like you're kind of in like land of opportunity mode. Like everybody is first 2 games of ALDS, everybody thinks they're going to the World Series. Is it like Mitchell and Ness quality? I know that brand. In terms of like high fly ball,
Weak fly ball, shadow right center field. It is Abreu.
I don't know much about like expensive stuff, Morgan. All I can say is it does feel like it feels quality. That's all I can really like give insight on about it when it comes to clothes. It definitely feels like a more quality sweater than the nice red corduroy one I bought at Target last week. I can say that. $140 quality, not so sure, but again, it's a one-time purchase. Come on, Stan, that's in. That's dropping. Attaboy, nice. Word, Stan with a walk-in single today. Hey, thanks, Jason. 2017 ALCS Game 4 was the best experience I ever had. ALCS Game 4. Wait, ALCS or DS, did you say? ALCS Game 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Started by Sonny Gray. A lot of people forget. People act like Sonny Gray was a total abomination with the Yankees, which by 2018 he kind of was, and I don't think it was really his fault. I think Larry Rothschild was probably just... And how the Yankees were technology-wise for pitching at that point was not suitable for who Sonny Gray is. But a lot of people forget. ALCS Game 4, Sonny Gray threw 5 shutout innings against Houston. But yeah, for those who may not remember, ALCS Game 4 was obviously the game where Gary hit the game-tying double, Judge game-tying double, and then Gary had the go-ahead double. There goes Gregorius, Yankees lead! Dude, Joe Buck called that series. The 2017 ALCS was called by Joe Buck, and it was fantastic.
And then last year was up and down from AAA to the majors 6 different times in Tampa.
Let's go, Jazz.
They released him. Red Sox signed him to a 1-year contract that nobody was talking about. It was 1 year, $1 million. In fact, it was Craig Breslo's first.
Man, bro, I almost want to play Judge's go-ahead homer off Verlander from 2019. I might do that.
Season in AAA came up because of the injuries. And quietly is
good eye, Jazz.
Pitching staff that overall, John, when you look at what they've dealt with and who they've had for a lot of the year, they've been impressive too.
Yeah, they've done a nice job. And again, the future looks brighter. But the creativity that Griswold has is he's got a backdoor his breaking ball. Sometimes throw that inside changeup. He has to be unconventional in a game that is dominated by nasty stuff, right? Hitters see this stuff all the time. It's actually harder sometimes to face a guy that is out of the norm. It's not like you can't time it up.
Good eye. Nope, he did not go.
For Chisholm. That's why it would be interesting. I know the knuckleballer has...
Look at that shit, man.
Right center. Back is interesting to see if the knuckleball pitchers in an era of velocity.
Judge goes deep. And the Yankees jump on top in Game 2.
I thought we were winning the fucking World Series after that home run, chat. God damn. But anyways, the reason I bring that up, terrific call by Joe Buck. And I think even subconsciously, some people might miss Joe Buck more than they let on. Because again, it's not just me saying like, I don't even think he's like the greatest commentator of all time. I'm not like gassing up Joe Buck. It's just the lack of a national big game voice that baseball has a lack of a big game voice. And I think that's why I miss Buck so much. I mean, listen to that call. Like that was just, that felt like an ALCS game. Dominguez is due to go yard. Yeah, he had the Atlanta. I accept it. I accept it. My friends tell me every single day. What were you saying? Oh, Jason's due to go yard. Yes. Yes. Coming off a really good at bat though. Well, we can. That at bat kind of just canceled out the first one. It was rough. Yes, Morgan. Yes. That was rough at bat. Oh, Zendino. Yeah. Zendino says, I'd love to hear Caster call a World Series. Me too. Me too. Now, I don't want this to happen, but the only way we could ever have K call a Yankee playoff game, unless they totally change how they do things, is Rizzo hit. Nice.
By the way, there's a man that
sorry, one sec.
Has been hit a lot, didn't flinch, didn't move, and welcomed it. Everybody else might flinch in the beginning, trying to get out of the way.
What were we just talking about?
He was like, you know what,
sorry, how to get my feet correct. Oh, the wild card series. If the Yankees were to, God forbid, end up being a wild card team, K does call the wild card series on ESPN. One of them at least. Which actually, if that were to happen, they might have K do the game that isn't the Yankees. So that'd be awesome, though. K always described it so well. It's like you date the girl all year, but you don't get to marry her. Oh man, bro. A fucking Judge go-ahead ALCS home run against Houston, called by Michael K. Get about it, bro. But all right, bases used for Volpe. Oh, wait, that was last year, yeah. I was gonna say, I don't remember Volpe hitting a grand slam. That was last year against Oakland. Went dead center too. But anyways, 292 career average with the bases loaded. Big spot. We have not scored since obviously Gleyber's leadoff homer. So and we've had some opportunities. Need something out of Volpe here. Let's go. Clear the bases. Why not? Who's on first? Who's on third? Jazz. Worse. We got speed. Double in the gap. Glap. Learn to speak, asshole. K's a legend in his own mind. He's a legend in my mind, Mark. K's the fucking man. Oh, Genie, I was, tweaking. Let's go, Volt. Oh, Rizzo's at first. Excuse me. Rizzo's at first. So we do not have speed at first base. So double. A gapper almost definitely only scores 2. But beggars can't be choosers, chat. Goddamn, Red Sox, 8 grand slams allowed this year. Most in MLB. Oh! Damn it! Fuck! God damn it, bro. We gotta start scoring, man. We gotta start scoring. That's kind of ass by Volpe. Not gonna lie. That's kind of ass. All right, yo. I mean, hopefully Nestor keeps dealing, but at some point we're gonna have to get another run on the board. Dan probably won't be in here a ton for playoffs, but I will be here every... Oh, I got you, Smelly. You're saying you probably won't be in here a ton for playoffs, but I will be here every game. So, Smelly, you going to be in here or you're not going to be here? What are you saying? In fact, Rob, no, we really do. Really, really do. 2 years of Volpe being mid as fuck. I mean, Asmali, again, the defense makes him a valuable player by default. But, yeah, no, he's got to do more offensively, and that sucked. That sucked. Yeah. Yep, Sam. 100%. 100%. Not a deal. But, hey, Nestor, 7 Ks through 4. Scoreless, obviously, only one hit allowed. Does have 3 walks now, but just got to hope he puts up another 0, and then we got top of the order next up. But, all right, let's check around the league, see what these sons of bitches are up to. Obviously, Baltimore's off, so kind of on our own tonight, but you got, if anybody gives a shit, Nationals over the Marlins, 3-2 in the 7th. Rays beating the Guardians 3-2 in the 4th. This is actually interesting. Come 9:40, Kumar Rocker is starting. He's making his major league debut for the Rangers tonight. And then you have Jacob deGrom tomorrow. So actually a pretty cool 2 days for Texas. So I won't watch that, honestly. I'll say I would, but I'm not going to. I'll follow along, though. Brewers Giants, Frankie Montas going for the Brewers. He's actually been pretty good for them. Rockies, Tigers. Rockies beat the Tigers. Cardinals beat the Reds. Astros beat the A's. Yeah, so kind of a boring night in baseball. It's just us. But in my mind, it really is always just us, besides when the Orioles are playing too. Dan, did you hear Garrett Cole may opt out of his contract? That is nothing to be worried about, crazy man. Nothing to be worried about because, while yes, that's probably true, the Yankees can retain him simply by tacking on a 10th year at the same AAV. So he signed, obviously, 9 years, $324 million. That's $36 million a year. He can opt out after this year, but the Yankees can basically void that opt-out by just adding on that 10th year, which they would certainly do. Garrett Cole will be a Yankee next year, no doubt about it. Now, it could also be something where, like, they get cute with it, where they, like, work a new deal, but it's like Cole will end up getting more money, but they could also, like, restructure it or something. Like, don't worry about that. Do not worry about that. Garrett Cole will be a Yankee next year. And speaking of restructuring, yo, Rizzo has not looked great offensively, but I'll tell you, if he... So let's just say Rizzo starts to look decent from this point forward, and he's like a league average hitter the rest of the way through the playoffs, let's say. I would not be shocked, not that the Yankees would pick up his option for next year. It's $17 million. No chance in hell they picked that up. But remember, if they don't pick up his option, they have a $6 million buyout that they have to pay him. I would not be shocked if they decline the option, pay the $6 million buyout, but still bring him back for like $5 to $6 million. Wouldn't be ideal for me. I want Ben Rice to be the starting for first base next year. I think Rizzo's washed. Oh, that might tie the fucking game. That sucks. God damn it. Not annoyed at Nestor, obviously. And that's fine if we end up capitalizing runners in scoring position, but so far we haven't, so it's annoying. This game should be like 3-1 right now, or 4-1. Or at least 2-1. Alright, that's annoying. God damn. Pants are back on. Yeah, me too, Ryan. Yeah, I mean, shit happens, though. Nestor's... It's they got to start scoring, man. You can't be only scoring one run when you've had multiple innings now with opportunities to cash in for multiple runs. But all right, let's go, Ness. Still nobody out too, so. Anyways, just to wrap my point before, because first base is still kind of, you know, an open question for next year. All right. Now, another single, so runner on first, nobody out. Yeah, I think Rizzo could be back next year, but they won't pick up his option. I don't really give a shit about that point anymore, to be honest. Rice, Waldo, and Ron Field just have a fight for first base in spring training. I'm cool with that, Chris. I'm cool with that. Now, Ben Rice is a guy to me, but competition is good, especially in spring training, like to fight for a job. So I'm all for that. I'm definitely all for that. You know who else will probably be in that competition next year, too? Chris? DJ. DJ will, I'm sure, be in the running to win a first base job next year. All right, let's go, Ness. Come on. 80 pitches, so see how much longer he goes. Come on, Nest. Can't allow more than one here, bro, with the way we're scoring. Hey, William Kerr's a $20 super chat, bro. You're insane. Thank you, man. Goddamn. William freaking Crisp. Appreciate you, bro. Says, who's your most valuable Yankee player to have for the playoffs besides Judge or Soto? Good question. Good question. Most valuable Yankee. I'll stick position player wise. Most valuable player going to the playoffs besides Judge or Soto. This is a terrific question. Ooh, there's a bunch of names you could pick here from, man. I'll tell you who it's between, and then I'll give you an answer. Awful throw, but whatever. Gleyber is one. Keeping up what he's done at leadoff spot, that's huge. He's up there. Austin Wells, although he kind of feels almost like a lock now to keep doing what he's doing. Giancarlo. Giancarlo's a big one. And Jazz, but you said who's the most valuable? I think I'll go Jazz. Right now, I consider Jazz, and this isn't that crazy of a take, I wouldn't think. At this point, Jazz is the best player on the Yankees besides after Soto and Judge, position player wise. Now, there's obviously a big gap. Judge, Soto, and then Jazz. But yeah, I would say Jazz, most valuable Yankee besides Judge and Soto. And then maybe tied just because of his postseason impact and the way the lineup plays when he's on versus not. Giancarlo as well. I guess it's the question where like most important. I don't know. Is that the same? Like most important or most valuable? Most valuable is Jazz, but yes, Stanton's important. Gleyber's important. Wells is important. Jason too. But I'll go Jazz. Appreciate you, bro. $20 super chat. William freaking Crisp. Yeah, hell yeah, JCR. How you doing, man? My opinion has to be the guy predicting Judge. Therefore, it's Wells. Yeah, no, that's fair, Spencer. I was thinking Wells too, but I don't know. I just feel like so. I guess because Wells has just been such a force since going to cleanup that I kind of assume like this is who he's gonna be. Nice. 8th K for Nestor, 94 again. He might hit 10 Ks, bro. That's definitely gonna be a season high, right? Let's see. But yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of names you can pick. Good question, William. And not just because you sent me $20, but that was awesome. Let's see. Nestor had 9 Ks against the White Sox in Chicago a few weeks ago. Let's see. Has he had 10 this year? I feel like he may have had 10 like early. I guess Miami maybe at like second start of the year. Oh no, he only had 6 against Miami. So he's had 9. Yeah, okay, they just said it. 9. He's had 9 a couple times this year. High fly ball left center. Thank God. Jason's got it. Nice, that a boy. Word. 2 dead. So yeah, it looks like 3 or 4 times Nestor has had 9 Ks. Do you think Wells is the front runner for? Yes, I do, Aaron. 100%. And it's not me being biased. You look at who he's competing against. It's Colton Cowser, the Orioles, and offensively, bro, they're pretty damn similar. Let me pull up Cowser's stats. I think his WRC plus is at or below a 120, which is what Wells was entering this game. It's at a 118. Okay, so Colton Cowser, obviously Orioles outfielder, is hitting 243 with a 118 WRC plus. Does have 20 homers, so he beats Wells in the power department, compilation-wise, with 20 homers. But offensively, rate-wise, their stats are very similar, if not Wells having the edge in most of them. WAR, they are tied, in part because of what I'm about to mention right here, which I consider to be the tiebreaker between the two. If they're so similar on offense, which they are, I would like to think the tiebreaker goes to a catcher who has been top 3 in the league defensively. And you see that's in part why he's second among AL catchers in WAR, right behind Cal Riley. So I'd say it's a tie between their offense, but the tiebreakers pretty stark with Austin Wells. So yes, I do. Which will just be cool. Like, I'm not like... Now, if he were to, like, lose the award, I'll tweet because it's bullshit, but not like that I actually care that much. I mean, Rookie of the Year, like, I'm not losing sleep over Rookie of the Year, but with that said, if you were to lose the award to Colton Cowser, if it were decided today, that would be bullshit. But, yeah, I think I'll win it. Which that'll be cool, man. Like, we'll have, let's say we do win the AL East award. You get, I don't want to just throw that like out there like it's a little something. Like it's a big deal. Nice! 9 Ks or Nestor, 95 off Devers. Against Devers, I should say. All right, so Boston ties it up, but Nestor's still looking good. He's probably back out there for the 6th. We got to start scoring, yo. God damn. But anyways, let's be division champs. Judge will win his MVP. Austin Wells, Rookie of the Year. And then go win the fucking World Series. And then we can check a box that says this year was a success. Yeah, Nestor, this is probably the best Nestor's looked all year long. And mainly because of the fastball. But his changeups look good. The sliders still look good, too. Definitely, Luke. 100%. Pitching, he's making a statement. Hey, let's go, John. John's clocking out of work, which, I don't know if you're working tomorrow, bro. I mean, I am. But even so, I consider Thursday the soft open to the weekend, bro. So we're fucking kicking it now, baby. Yankees always get robbed with AL Rookie of the Year, Soriano, Heidi, and more. Soriano, what was that? I'm not all that familiar with the... Let's see. When was his rookie year? 2001 was his first full year. Nah, I don't think Soriano should have won in 01. And a lot of the mentions people will do is Andujar versus Ohtani, but Ohtani should have won. And I was tweeting at the time that it should have been Andujar's, but Ohtani winning that didn't make sense. They're not winning in the postseason without a closer. I mean, John, Weaver's looked good. And the bullpen, I understand, like, the general, like, take has been that it's not good. And I think in large part because of the face of it has been Clay Holmes and his struggles. But we talked about it before. The bullpen is not as bad as advertised, man. I mean, Weaver has looked great in the 9th inning, which we'll see if that holds up. I still worry about his stuff being, like, closer worthy, but he definitely has this enough for it. But anyways, Cousins, Weaver, Canely, Hamilton, Tim Hill's been good. And believe it or not, when Clay Holmes is not shitting in bed like he's been lately, he's a pretty damn good reliever in his own right. So even though, him aside, you got 4 damn good relievers, and then Tim Hill as well, that you feel good about going into October, and one of them has shown he can handle the 9th inning. And I'll tell you, Jake Cousins definitely can too. And I think Hamilton, dude, I actually think the 9th inning is covered. And, bro, go take a look at past... And I'm not roasting here on this, because a lot of people have this take, and I understand the general sentiment about it, but you said the Yankees are not winning the World Series without a closer. You gotta look at past teams, man. I mean, look at this time last year, try to go back in the archives and find what the discussion around the Rangers bullpen was at this time last year. It was, what the hell are they going to do? And sure enough, they figured it out. They pieced it together, ride the hot hand. That's how October usually rolls. And same with the fucking team we're playing now. Who closed out Boston's World Series, bro? Sorry, that sounded testy. I'm not going at you about this. But I'm just saying. Dude, did I miss another Bro, Fox cut back again after an out was already made. God damn it, bro. And it was against Gleyber both times. I missed Gleyber grounding out, and I missed Gleyber apparently lining out to Durant. And that's not me missing, it's Fox not coming back from commercial in time, at least on the browser. But, yeah, no, Boston in 18, they had Chris Sale close it out. Point is, you get funky with it. And the Yankees definitely have the talent to feel okay about getting funky with it, if that makes sense, in the bullpen. Let's go Soto. Kane needs to be closer. Weaver set up. Again, my only, not gripe, but like if I had concern about Weaver, it's something I've been like wondering about all year. I guess like the slight, any bit of pessimism I do have in myself is like, with Weaver and like makeshift bullpen guys, I kind of wait for like wondering like when's the shoe gonna drop on him. At this point, the sample size suggests like this is who he is at least this year. I don't know if Weaver has the stuff long term to be closer, the way I consider Jake Cousins to, Ian Hamilton, or Tommy Kahnle, yeah. But so far so good. So far so good, and obviously his fastball has been the big thing. Nice. 1 out walk for Soto. I'll say this. I am very shocked there has not been adjustments made against that, and with stats that show improvement against hitters he's faced with Weaver's fastball. It has just been consistently a weapon all year long. And I know the whole go to a reliever from a starter, you're going to gain velocity, and he certainly has. He's throwing harder. God damn it, bro. Devers, are you fucking for real? What are we doing, bro? He never does that. He never does that. Jesus, fuck. God damn, bro. Maybe Judge really was addicted to them kids in the Little League World Series that that one coach was saying. Fuck him, by the way. But, god damn, bro. He must have had some bad karma or something, because now he's really just getting screwed. But, what were we just talking about? Yeah, no, I'm not being pessimistic on Weaver. I'm just saying the only reason I could see maybe going a different route or just continue to change shit up is I don't think Weaver has, like, closer stuff compared to the other guys. But again, the important thing is clearly he can fucking handle it up here. And that's the main thing. 3 pitches, 3 outs for Judge. I mean, Michael, in fairness, he almost went deep and he just hit a bullet that Devers robbed him on. Judge is fine, but man, this is frustrating. I mean, it's frustrating, but like, not necessarily after that. I bet he just fucking rocked that shit. And Devers robbed him. Oh, Carlos, give me a break, bro. Get into postseason form early. Come on. Dog, in 2022, you know, everybody talks about that postseason. He was raking at this point and then fell off. So if anything, dude, be excited about this. He's getting out of the way, god damn it. Schmidt could be a good closer. I think he could handle it, temperament-wise. Heel, though, if they're going to put a starter in that role, I think it would be him. Yeah, I think, listen, I'm not even going to do the Judge conversation, honestly. Come on. Now, like, if you, like, next at bat, like, strikes out or something, just looks like crap, like, I get the frustrating argument for sure. But even if I'm blaming somebody offensively today, I think I'll stick it to Volpe not coming through in 2 big spots. And again, that was just a nice-ass fucking play. Rafael Devers just stuck his glove out there and got lucky, I guess. And he almost went deep before, so I think I don't think we got to do this again. We all remember how it ended up working out last time. A lot of people looked very, very silly. Maybe just got to get ejected again. Dan, does Stroh make your postseason roster because him out of the pen? Yeah, Eric, that's the thing. With Stroh, if he doesn't make the rotation, which is a possibility for sure in the playoffs, I don't really see how he fares out of the bullpen. Really at all. Like, at all. So, I mean, if he doesn't make the rotation, I think there's a good chance he doesn't make the roster. I feel like, in a way, the Yankees don't want to do that from, like, a loyalty standpoint. Like, the same way they started Verdugo the day that Jason got called up, too. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this, but obviously that was a big thing in the Yankees and Stroman drama was, when they didn't go after him, Brian Cashman explained it as he wouldn't be, he'd be pitching at the bullpen in October, like he wouldn't make our starting rotation in the playoffs. And like that's probably going to actually end up happening now. I guess what I'm saying, I feel like they want to find a way for him to get on the roster, and if it is the bullpen, I agree with you. I think that'd be a very big mistake. And while I'm going, like for me, it's a no-brainer on it. Like Clark is the Game 4 starter. If it's going to be between, which it is, Clark, Nestor, and Stroman, one of those three, for me it's Clark, kind of far and away. All right, so Nestor's done, by the way. I'm going to post on Yanks Ave. Ian Hamilton's in now. But with that said, like, the idea of Marcus Stroman getting a playoff start, I don't get, like, nauseous over it by any means. And, dude, Nestor at home, same thing. Because both of those two, whether it just be how Stroman is, and, he's pitched playoff games before. Like I trust Stroman's temperament in the playoffs, no doubt. Nestor has actually pitched a lot of big games before for the Yankees, including obviously the decisive Game 5 in 2022, and he pitched pretty well. So nothing new for him there. So in terms of that shit, bro, I trust them all. I trust them all. It's just a matter of like obviously. Who gives the best chance to win? Which is Clark Schmidt, in my opinion. So, Cole, Rodon, Heel, Clark is, as of right now, September 12th, my playoff rotation. Dude, Nestor's just been really good, man. Nice, Hamilton. Alrighty, hey yo, let's do a little letter grade for Nestor Cortes. So 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 9 Ks, 92 pitches. I'm actually having a little bit of trouble, chat, because I think I have a rule I can't give A's to outings that are only 5 innings. So because of that, I have to go B+. Barring certain circumstances. Like if you come back from the IL and give 5 innings, word, and give an A there. But Nestor was terrific tonight. I'm going to give him a B+, though. Shouldn't say though. B+ is good. He did his job. Nice. Get one. Dude, let's go. Good shit, Hamilton. Does he have 2 Ks that inning or 1? Yeah, word. Let's go. 2 Ks. Fuck yes. Damn, why is Soto slumping? He'll be all right. Give Nestor an A. A- B. Yeah, word. B+, B, A-. I think B, a solid B is almost a little too harsh, but not bad. Could Ian be closer? I think so, Michael. I think so. Because, yo, going back to the stuff about, like, pitcher stuff, I'd say Hamilton probably has the second best in the bullpen outside of Cousins. And you guys are going to hate me when I say this, Clay, when he's on, which is most of the time, just not as of late. Anyways, season ERA for Nestor is down to 3.90. Who we got due up, yo? Wells, Stanton, Jazz. All right. Let's score a fucking run check. God damn. The hell. What the hell? Adam! Oh my goodness. Adam, my man, with a $30 freaking super chat. If you guys don't know, Adam is an OG. We have many OGs in here. Adam is one of them. Fucking love you, dude. Appreciate you. Says, Dan, we miss you. Please don't tell me you were thinking of becoming a Mets fan. Hell no, Adam. Hell no. But I was rooting for them actually at times throughout the break because they were playing Baltimore. So in part, yes. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. This isn't even bad to say. I think maybe you may agree. I'll be honest. I'm a Shohei hater. I am. Don't think it's going to happen, but I'm rooting hard. Rooting hard for Francisco Lindor to win MVP, bro. 100%. So sure. I actually have been on the Mets have been on my good side as of late, and you guys know, like I have no rivalry with the Mets. Like I wish them to do well almost at all times, except when they're playing the Yankees, because not to be Jeter, but like it's the Mets. I mean, there's no reason for a Yankee fan to have anything against the Mets, outside of maybe just like I don't know, trying to be cute for a rivalry or whatever. But anyways, Adam, fucking love you, dude. Thank you, man. It is good to be back. I'm having a blast. Which. Again, just to keep you guys in the loop, we talked about it earlier, but I know some of you guys may tune in, tune out. We'll be doing these watch parties every single game in the playoffs, besides the ones that I'm at the stadium for, which, as of right now, is just going to be the second game of the ALDS. But, yo, we're going crazy in October, man. We're going to be live, like, obviously not just for, or obviously the games, but we're going to be doing way more than just that. We'll be going live on IG, live on Yanks Ave. We'll be going live on here, like, in the mornings at times, and just, like, randomly, fifth of night, let's go! Leadoff single for Wells. That a boy. Opposite field. And, yeah, so obviously that's coming up in October. In the meantime, we'll be streaming. It won't be every day in September. Like, weekends I think are going to be tough, because something I'm doing now is I'm editing a lot on the weekends. It's kind of like a new schedule I'm doing. So weekends we probably won't be streaming as much. But weekdays, I would say just about every game. Like, we'll be here tomorrow for sure. We'll, and then we got the West Coast trip, yo. So next week... Let's go, Stan. We're going to have another one last little Yanks Ave After Dark week with us going to Seattle and Oakland next week. So we'll definitely be live for a couple of those games. And then, yo, I told you every game for the playoffs. And the playoffs are starting early this year, September 24th. That shit's going to be nuts. Yankees O's at the stadium. So we're back, baby. We are back. I'm glad you guys are here too, man. I wasn't so sure like if people are going to be... back in the chat right away, first stream back. Not that it's been that long, but you guys, it's like I never left. It's like I never freaking left. Yeah, Stan going deep here would be pretty nice. Or really anything but a ball on the ground. No DP. Nope, good take. Dan deserves it. He's agreed. Oh, Adam, fucking, I love you, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, for real. Crescendo says, I respect your opinion and dislike Ohtani, but Lindor is absolutely not. Yeah. Not even close. Yeah, no, he's not going to. He's... Choo-choo still. Yes, that is very much just like a pipe dream of me being an Ohtani hater. That I want Lindor to win it. It's not going to happen. And I'll tell you, if I was a Dodgers fan and Lindor won over Ohtani, like, I would be tweaking. For the same reason, if, like... Not as drastic, I would say, but like Bobby Witt and Judge, like the only actual comparison is the WAR, and it's because they're a shortstop. I mean, like you look at the offensive numbers between Shohei and Lindor, like no, I understand. He's not going to win it. What do you guys think will be more close, voting-wise? Ohtani and Lindor, or Judge and Bobby Witt? I'd say 2 weeks ago would have been Ohtani and Lindor, but with Judge's little slump, I mean, it's not going to be close still, but like I think it'll be... Bobby Witt may have gained like an extra vote or two over the last few weeks. I don't think Ohtani's going to be unanimous, though. And there'll definitely be, you know, a New York beat writer. God damn it, Stan, what are we doing, man? Fuck. Bro, Stan could have crushed that shit, dog. That was 76 right down the dick. God damn. Judging what? Yeah, that's definitely. I think so too. That I don't know. I'll give you that one, bro. That was rough. Whoa. That sounded like a different person. You guys hear that? Yeah, 76 miles an hour. And like, dude, forget the speed, yo. Like that was a cookie, man. I would say 7 out of 10 times Giancarlo Stanton hits that ball, not only for a home run, but probably breaks some sort of like exit velocity record. God damn. Like, that pitch right there is a typical where Stanton can just fucking rope that shit down the left field line, where it's a complete frozen rope. Hell yeah, yeah. If you guys could drop a like, I would appreciate that. I don't want to ever hear about Stanton. Adam, you're going to hear that a lot, bro, because he's going. He's going. If he hits 500, I'd say it's a guarantee, but even I think he's going. Dude, he's one of the... He's the power hitter of our generation. And when I say our generation, I'm like the 2010s, I should say. 2010s. One of the premier power hitters of all time. Not one of the greatest of all time. Absolutely not. But, dude, in the post-PED era, doing it unenhanced, if he gets a 500 home runs, man, you got to put him in. And I think they will. I think they are going to regardless. 500, though, is a lock. God damn. True, Miles. Says that was bad, but he's been on twice today, so I'll forgive him. I appreciate you actually reminding me of that. That's true. He did have the walk and a nice opposite field single, so that's good. God damn, bro. We got to score. My dumbass thought the inning was over for a second. I knew it wasn't, but anytime there's a pitching change, I just assume the inning's over. But no, it's only one out. They're making a... You don't win a World Series with inconsistent hitters. Adam... But, like, I think Stan's a bad example to go with there, bro, because they have certainly... The Yankees have lost in spite of Stanton's success in the postseason. And a lot of that is inflated from, the 2020 playoffs. But, I mean, he's had big hits even otherwise, man. I mean, 2022 sent them into ALCS with the home run against Cleveland. Obviously, the one wildcard game in 21 he was phenomenal in. The 2019 playoffs, before he got hurt, he was pretty solid in as well. So, I don't know, man. I look forward to Stanton in October. He's just in one of those modes right now, man. He's just in one of those modes. Giannini, yo, what the heck? You guys are crazy. Giannini says a $20 super chat. Adam set the mood. You guys are fucking awesome, bro. Giannini, you're an OG, bro. You're an OG. I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. For real. Giannini, thank you, man. You didn't have to do that. Neither did you, Adam. You guys don't ever have to send me anything. When you do, I'm like, it's crazy. Appreciate you. It's awesome. But all right, let's go, Jazz. Lefty on lefty, which definitely is where Jazz is weaker against. But he has for some decent power as a Yankee against lefties. Dan, you must ask Boone for an interview. Dude, I was right next to Jimmy and Jake the other day when they were interviewing him. Apparently Boone does know who I am. Well, he follows Yank Sab, but I don't know if he has any idea that Yank Sab is me or not. But, what was it? I think, was it BBD that told me this? It was like last year. I think he said something about like that Rourke guy's pretty unhinged, huh? Because I guess he's like saw my tweet or something. Let's go, Jazz. I would have bet the fucking house that pitcher's coming there. Boone on Yankees Avenue would be epic. Yeah, we would just be chilling. Danny would be getting the 30-piece combo tonight. Yeah. Facts, Morgan. You guys got me like fucking smiling like a little girl. What the fuck? Ripped. Let's go. Word. Single off a lefty. All right, first and second, one out, bro. God damn it, Chad. If we don't score here, we're putting Thursday Night Football on. Kidding. I'd rather die. But you gotta take the lead. It's getting late. It's about to be the 7th inning. Not doing any more college football, by the way. I tried. Don't ask me if I lost any money, Chad. Don't fucking ask me. I'm down to lose money on the NFL. I will not lose money on college fucking football. Tell you that. Facts, Adam. Facts. Who do we got? Oh, we got Jason from the right side now. Okay. This is interesting. Oh, that's Rosenthal. So, for those who don't know, Jason in the minors struggled big time against lefties. I think his OPS was like, pretty sure sub 600 against lefties in AAA this year. And the one game he got called up for initially, granted it was against Tarek Skubal, was probably going to win the Cy Young, but he's a lefty and he went 0 for 5, did not look great. So whether it's of the left or just from the right side, whatever it is, this is definitely Jason's weaker side. So we'll see how this goes. First and second, 1 out. Big spot, man. Huge spot. Give me a good AB. Let's go. Give me a good AB. Oof. Good cut. Good cut. Cutter. Good cut. Bro, I'm telling you, man, like, I would be... So I don't want to be yapping during this AB. But if I was not good from one side of the plate switch hitting, I just wouldn't do it. Good eye. Good take. Good call, Blue. But that's just me. Like, whenever Paul O'Neill talks about the stuff Bernie would say to him about, like, I'm slumping from one side or it's way harder to, like, manage... I get the advantage of switch hitting, but I just know, like, the way my brain works, there definitely would be a point quickly in my career. Good eye. No! What are we doing? God damn it! God, bro. Fuck. What are we doing? You gotta hold off blame. You cannot blame anybody until you know it went down. Was it wrong sign or something by the third base coach? Did Wells miss it? Did Jazz get the wrong idea? I don't know who to blame. That just sucks. I don't even care who to blame, bro. I just know when shit sucks, and that fucking sucked. Fucking shut up, Joe Davis. What was he just saying? Good eye. Great. Okay, word. Good shit, Jason. Good AB. So what do we got? Jason had a single today and another walk, so that's a good day. That is a good day. And against the lefty, that's good. All right. So we have first and second again, but there's 2 outs, and now Rizzo's up. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. He has not looked too good offensively since coming off the IL, and we'll be facing a lefty. Which ever since the concussion, he has not been able to hit lefties. So he's so annoying, Thomas. I don't like him. I do not like him. I do not like Joe Davis. All right. Let's go, Riz.
Left-hander against left-hander.
Ah! I like that swing. Damn, bro. Everybody's doing the Liberty Green. I love it. I'm going to start wearing it. I am wearing a do-rag, by the way, when Stroman starts in the playoffs, if he does. That is still a thing. Which I won't be able to do anymore, actually, because he's probably not going to. Some people told me that I shouldn't do that because it's not right. You know what I said to them, chat? I said, fuck you, motherfucker. I might wear a do-rag regardless. Maybe all playoffs. I'll wear it to the fucking stadium. High fly ball foul. Then you gonna drop merch anytime soon? To be honest, I'm not much of a merch guy, yo. If I get like an idea that, like, do you know what my favorite line of merch was when I was all about the Judge Revenge Tour in 2020? When there's like a theme behind something, like, yeah. But I wouldn't just like, I'm not just gonna like make certain player shirts, because honestly, yo, there's nowhere better to get it than John Boy, because they're, you know, we're with the Players Association now. We had been with them, but and that would probably conflict the interest if I started selling shirts again too. Like, I'm kind of good off the merch game, but I won't rule it out. Let's go, Riz. Be smart. Choking up on the bat as he always does. 1-2 count. No, that's not a strike. Good call, Blue. Great take, first of all. Good call. Do-rag Dan would be plus. That's what I'm saying, Lil Bill. Lil Bill. Hell yeah, bro. You wear what you want, dude. Fuck him. Yeah, and I'm like, obviously I know it's kind of like from a joking standpoint, but like, yo, if Austin Wells can wear a do-rag, why can't I? You know? Come on, Riz. He's fighting. He's fighting. I don't know, Miles. I guess they say it's some like, you kind of know what people were saying. And like, I don't know. I can wear a do-rag. Let's go, Riz. Probably look better than fucking Alex Verdugo when he wears it. Let's go, Riz. All right, Chad. Let's breathe in this moment. Let's breathe in this moment because this might, for all we know, turn into something fucking awesome. Tie game. Yankees Red Sox 6th inning full count. While struggling, it is Anthony Rizzo, and he has some big moments. Maybe something cool is about to happen. National broadcast. Yankees and Red Sox. Tie game. Big spot. Veteran at the dish. Let's go. Come on. Dunk me in a little knock here. Why are we... Oh. Good eye! Let's go! Dude, oh my God. So they're going to go to the righty. Again, Volpe's up in the spot. All right, let's get this exactly right. So what happened? We had... He came up with the bases loaded 2 outs last time. And what was his first debut? Didn't he have... And he came up in his first at bat, he came up first and second 2 outs, grounded out. Second at bat came up, bases loaded 2 outs, flew out, weak little fly ball. And here he is again. Volpe, 2 outs, bases loaded. Chat, you know I'm a Volpe guy, but if he doesn't come through here again, the game would be on his hands. He's due. He's due. If the baseball gods have any dignity and consistency, this is where he comes through. Or else I no longer believe in them. Where's Waldo? Dude, I'm mad. Yo, I'll tell you, bro. No, you don't pinch hit Waldo here. Volpe better like do his thing or whatever. But if he doesn't, man, and he comes up in the base loaded again, just for tonight, you do pinch hit Waldo. If Volpe comes up, if he doesn't come through here and comes up a 4th time in a spot later on, word, pinch hit Waldo. And it's funny too, because like it's not even like a. I don't even want to like make a joke about it being a boomer take because Waldo is legitimately good, but it used to be like anytime like when Waldo actually was bad, people would say like play Waldo and it was kind of ridiculous. But like with them going to a righty, that is like technically like the obvious, not the obvious move, but like for Waldo to pinch hit for it would be against when a righty's coming in to replace a lefty because he's so much better against righties. But no, Volpe got to go. He's in a spot. We haven't scored since Gleyber's leadoff homer. That'll be the 7th inning. Give me something, bro. Damn, what would your Waldo song be? I mean, probably something Elvis, unknown, probably something Elvis. But, like, Elvis aside, I would do something badass as shit, yo. Honestly, like, Jazz doing Run This Town, that is... Talk about playoff vibes, yo. And, like, big game vibes. Run This Town's up there. I don't know, one of them, like, cliche, like, hype-up songs. Like, some shit you probably hear at the gym, I don't know. Actually, no, because... I feel like gym music is just, like... It's like Taylor Swift, like, remixed or something. That's gym music these days. It's just, like, modern hits, but, like, with a beat behind it. You'll hear fucking Adele in the gym with a beat behind it. God damn. But, all right, here we go. Once again. So, yeah, if you're just joining, Volpe now, for the 3rd time, coming up in spot. Had first and second 2 outs, grounded out in his first AB. Bases loaded last time out, flew out. Here he is again. Bases juiced to... Oh, my God, bro.
That pitch right there is one of his weapons.
Weapons?
He's also got 97 in his arsenal for fastballs.
And I'm not tweaking at a pitch taken. I don't know what Volpe's approach is the problem. So now he's in a hole after a pitch that was kind of a cookie. Oh! Down ball! Fuck! God damn it!
Second time the last 2 times up for Volpe. Send that situation, but not able to come through.
You want to be a lifeguard? This is the real deal.
God damn it. Oh shit. We'll talk about Volpe in a second. This is from Jeff Passan. You guys see this? The Twins have released catcher Derek Bender, their 6th-round pick this year in the draft. They just released him after he tipped minor league opponents the pitch that was coming during at-bats of a game with playoff implications. That's crazy. Wow, wait, so he was a catcher. So was he... he was catching and tipping his pitcher's pitches to the opponent? There's got to be some... Yeah, is there like fucking legal precedent to throw him in jail for that, bro? That's fucking crazy. What? God damn, release, bro. I'd fucking execute the motherfucker. Holy shit. That's crazy, dog. That's nuts. Yeah, I guess we gotta talk about Volpe. That sucks. That sucks. And for a second, I was gonna be like, oh, well, he hit it decent, but he really didn't. I mean, it could have... It looked like it may have been able to find grass off the bat, but in the end, like, that ball was probably hit 90 miles an hour, which is nothing, so... Not good. There's nothing you could really say there to... I mean, it wasn't like an embarrassing at bat. That's the only positive you can say about it, I guess. I don't know, but it's a 7th now, yo. It's a 7th. That was a good swing. Yeah, you do. That's why I think about. I guess I'm somewhat saying Jordan. If there's like his swing, it was a decent swing. Sure. Yeah, that's fucking nuts, Morgan. I want to hear more about that. I'm sure there's. I obviously haven't read the story yet, but Jimmy's, I'm sure, doing a video on that at some point. That's crazy, bro. But all right. Ooh, might have to do some soft pretzels soon, chat. I'm gonna go throw those in right now if you don't mind. BRB.
So it stays tied at 1 as Ian Hamilton comes home to Trevor Story with a strike. 6, 7, and 8 for the Red Sox here in the 7th inning. Their home run coming on a home run from Danny Jansen, who's due up second. Yankees home run, leadoff shot from Gleyber Torres.
The Red Sox can't be thrilled, as you mentioned, about the starting performance they got. Now it's up to their bullpen as well as the Yankees bullpen. And Alex Cortes said, look, in this environment for these young kids, this is all you can ask for. Battle, see what's happened in this series and what happens the rest of the season. Scratch some wins together and you never know.
0-2 to Story is popped up. Shallow right field, Rizzo loses the hat, finds the ball. One gone in the 7th inning, and here is Jansen. Take a look at his home run on StatCast 3D, powered by Google Cloud.
Well, they got the breaking ball, and he launched it. Now, this home run was a little bit different than the home run Torres hit. You know how many ballparks the home run that Torres hit would be out of?
Oh, man. 3? Still, I guess this is the only one.
This is the only one. Good news is they played it here.
Yeah. And we were seeing off the air earlier that a little bit of wind. StatCast had it as wind aided just to get it over that very short porch in right center. The balls and 2 strikes on Jansen. Perfect conditions at the perfect place for the long Yankees run of this game. Ooh, that fastball looks good. Hamilton trying to give him multiple innings here for the first time since mid-May. He's missed a lot of this summer with the lat issue. Backs up on him, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 29 years old from New Hampshire, originally the White Sox draft pick. Home of the 1-2 pitch. On the corner to get him. He's faced 5 hitters, he's retired them all, and he's got 3 Ks.
Perfectly placed and a great job, because that looks like that's going to be it.
It's a perfect night for Ian Hamilton. And a struggling Yankees bullpen with a positive sign there. Here comes Tim Hill.
Let's see, did I miss anything, chat, besides Hamilton being fucking nasty? Shut up, bitch. Alrighty. Yes. You weren't filled in. I was Making some dinner. I mean, goddamn, this might as well be a Sabret stand. $4, you want to buy? $4, more like 6 these days. Oh, I'm actually feeling kind of nauseous. And I know why, chat. I know why. It's the thought of eating after no longer smoking marijuana for the next 24 hours, probably. Course Seeger. I mean, their season was pretty much like done anyways. Oh. I did not miss Judge robbing a homer. The Volpe was set. Yeah, there you go. 75 miles an hour. Hamilton looks fucking great. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Damn, I see Burnson in the kitchen. Adam. Oh, fuck. Adam sent another $20 super chat. Adam, you're crazy, bro. God damn. Thank you, man. Says, Dan, this is on Dominguez. It was a hit and run. Jason didn't swing, and Jazz was hung out to dry. Is that right? If so, then Jason, yeah, I guess Jason missed a sign. I wonder, though, because that would make sense, Adam. Wouldn't Wells still be going on that, though? Like, why wasn't Wells going? I don't know, but that's no, Adam. That is that very well could be the case, but I just wonder. The reason I say that probably, I would say why that isn't is because why wouldn't Wells be going then too? I think Wells probably missed the sign. Wells or Jazz? Maybe Jazz thought he got the sign to go and then didn't. He started and stopped. Well, yeah, no, Jazz stopped though because Wells wasn't going. So either Jazz thought he saw a steal sign when he didn't actually get it, or Wells never saw a steal sign when he was supposed to. Yeah, I saw James Paxton to retire. Yo, Dan, can we get a crib tour? Yeah, I could probably fucking give you a crib tour. Dude! Bro, this is the third time this has happened. I don't know if this happened for you guys or not. I'm watching on my browser, so maybe this isn't a TV thing. I did not see whatever the hell Tim Hill just did. It came back from commercial, and Tim Hill was walking to the dugout. That happened with 2 Gleyber at-bats now, and now this. I've missed 3 outs. Involuntarily. Well, goddamn. What were we just talking about? Oh, a crib tour. Yeah, I'm trying to think how I could do that. You know what? I'm gonna record on my phone and then put it on here. All right, hold on. Let's start from over here. All right. For those that are currently in the stream, ignore. I am doing a crib tour that I'm going to show you guys in a second. So here's what it looks like from my end, which you guys can't see just yet, but you will. Hold on, let me just run through this. This room's all storage, but that's for now. All right, let me put this on my computer so you guys can see.
In certain situations, not at all.
Not that. That's the Judge homer, damn it. One sec. And my diamond ring. Alrighty. Crib tour, here you go. Oh, wait, sorry. Alrighty, so that's my bed. Obviously. And then, sorry, I recorded this while I was talking, so I kind of like commentate over it. That's what I'm sitting at right now, desk. That's how it looks. Let me see how it looks from that angle. Yeah, so that's where this is the setup I have that I'm obviously looking at right now. Got my main computer in the middle, my Instagram recording screen, and then my YouTube recording screen's on the right. That one I don't touch. That's recorded at 60 frames per second for the YouTube highlights. So yeah, there's all that. This room right here is going to be something. It was originally going to be like my office, but I thought it was like too small. I like to have a deep backdrop, whatever. So right now it's currently storage, but I'm going to do something with it. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I don't know exactly what I want to do with it, but it is a room, kind of, so I want to do something. And here's the living room. Obviously city apartment, so it's like very railroad style, kind of like a straight shoot. Yeah, it's the living room. Here's a kitchen. I'll turn the light on. There's a bathroom. I don't show that, but yeah. There's the living room. Walk back through. living room, or yeah, that was kitchen. This is the living room. There's my play button, storage room, and then right back into the room I am sitting in now, which is that right there, my bedroom. So yeah, there's a crib tour, which I don't know why it took me so long to do that. Probably because I still don't consider myself fully like moved in. I'm definitely moved in, but in terms of like fully decorating, that won't be happening till after the playoffs, honestly, once the season's over. But I'm chilling, yo. I fucking love this crib. I love this crib. But all right, so what do we got here? Bottom 7, top of the order. Gleyber Soto Judge. Let's get on the board, huh? In terms of the inning.
This is Justin Slayton for the Red Sox. In this 1-1 game, Slayton's on to face the top of the Yankees lineup. Before Torres and the Yankees come to bat.
Didn't want to speak with my mouth open. Or my mouth full. Oh, I appreciate you guys. Oh, thank you. Nice play stand, L bed, L mirror, L setup, L lights. Oh, fuck you, Frosty. Where's the editor you have chained up in the basement? He's off right now, Aaron. I let him out. I let him off the hook for tonight. Pretty damn organized for a 24-year-old guy. Hey, thanks, Giannini. I appreciate it. I try to be. I got you, Frosty. W Floor TV. Yeah, that's another thing, bro. I gotta get the it mounted up to the wall of that. How tall are you? I'm making you as a coach in college football 25, 6'2". I say 6'3" though at times. That is very cool for an apartment home. Hey, thank you, Adam. I appreciate you. There's a stove that's never been used. Giannini, you're not wrong, although I didn't tell you guys this. Which is not a big deal. I was just gonna say how I ordered 2 slices of pizza via DoorDash. They sent me a whole fucking pie by mistake. And garlic knots. I've used a stove for one thing, and that is to reheat that pizza pie. Other than that, you're right. I pretty much have not touched it.
No, I think whenever you
All right, let's go, Glabes.
position of strength, and that meaning you've got home field advantage, it doesn't matter as much, but there are certain matchups you would not openly prefer. But if the Orioles staff doesn't get healthy and even remotely look like themselves, they're more vulnerable than they've been before.
God damn it! He caught it in the air?
Trevor Story catches it. Like, to me right now, Kansas City's at least as scary as Baltimore when you're looking at those two teams.
We just going policy, or are you going to see a replay on that? He caught it in the air?
Rotation. Their offense is way above average thanks to Mr. Witt.
Tied up in the 7th, Juan Soto.
I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
First pitch breaking ball for a strike.
Dan, have a live show where you cook ramen noodles on the hot stove.
Soto hit his 39th last night. 199th of his major league
It would probably be pretty embarrassing, Adam, because I'm not sure I would. I mean, I know how to make ramen noodles. I just know I would probably fuck something up. But all right, let's go.
He takes a fastball, and Slayton got squeezed there.
Dude. That was obviously a strike. But whatever.
Turn 27 in a couple days. Rookie out of Texas.
Let's go, Soto.
To Soto with a 1-1 pitch.
Good eye. Great take.
2.
Big time.
That's a pretty good list.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
You rarely see those kind of swings, especially what he's trying to do, of course, take the lead. He'll lock in now and spread out, and his swing won't get as big as it just did right there as he got tied up inside. Now he'll get virtually no stride. He trusts his hands and trusts his eyes to see the ball in the zone and hit it where it's pitched.
God damn it.
2 gone in the 7th.
That young man needs to keep that video and watch it over and over again as a pitcher to say, I just took care of one of the best hitters in the game and made him look foolish.
Frosty, I agree. A mic cord loose. How's my audio sound, guys? We all good? Let me know. I'll keep my eye on it. Dude, no. My old backdrop from my parents' crib, oh. I ain't fucking fooling nobody, bro. Trust me, I know. That shit was way better than what I have here. I'm not sure if my closet door's still open. I still gotta fill it out more, but yo, how deep that room I have at my parents. That's the base hit center field. Nice Judge. 2-out single. My old backdrop, and for those who don't know, you can just go back to like an old stream. I agree. I thought that one is definitely better, but that's more so the advantage of, you know, being in a suburban house that your parents have. But trust me, I'm gonna do more to this room once the season's. This is bad. It will be bad timing, but probably once the season's over, that's when I'll be like decorating more. All right, let's go. Well, so 1-out or 2-out single for Judge. Ground ball right side foul. This is crazy, bro. I cannot believe it's a 1-1 game right now. I honestly think that Judge is tired. It could be, Adam. He could be. Because he's played every day. Sorry, let me listen to the audio real quick on my end. Good eye.
As a rookie of the year as well. Go ahead, running first. 2 gone in the 7th.
Ah!
That drops in there. 1 and 2 on Wells.
I definitely heard what you guys were talking about. Is it better now at all, or how do I sound?
Like the front runner early.
A day, come on, man. What are you talking? Back to normal mode? What is normal? You think a normal mode for Judge is a 600 OPS guy? No. Nah. Normal mode for Judge is like a 1 dot. And even that feels conservative. Baseline Judge is a 1 dot OPS. Expected Judge, I would say, is a 1.2 OPS. Peak Judge is a 1 dot. What did I say? Did I say 1? Base Judge is 1 dot. What I expected Judge is 1.1. What you know Judge can reach is 1.2. The biggest, most unfortunate thing of all this, besides like him most definitely not going to, break his own record again, I wish he was still slugging 700, man. That would have been so fucking sick. And he still, he could go on a run and do that, get back up there, but I meant normal for everyone else. Yeah. You should do a watch party in your house and let 200 people you don't know into your home. Hey, I mean, if it's you guys, yeah, why not? I used to cook for my parents. It was just a passion of mine. Foam worker was the moneymaker for me. Oh, nice, Genie. In your space with all the junk, you should get a nice cabinet and store all your Yankee stuff. Yeah, what I really got to do is something with that room, man. You guys have any freaking... Let me go to it. This room. Any ideas of what I should do with this? This room right here? And again, obviously it's just like, I'm using it as like a storage / like trash room right now, but like it's a, I don't know what I would do with it, but it is a room that I can do something with, you know? So, same with that though. That'll look like that till the end of the season. Ain't nobody got time to redecorate. Ain't nobody got time. Word at him. Dan as well as a legit rookie of the year. Oh, 100% contender. Yeah, dude, he's the front runner right now. Unknown. Definitely. Uh-huh. Bills 24, Miami Dolphins 7 in the second quarter. God damn. Are they in Buffalo? Yeah. Go pot in that room. Don't you? I would need like sun access now. Bills. Dolphins. Yep, 24/7. 24/7. Eng posters make like a little Yankee shine room. It's funny you mentioned that, Morgan. One of the things I'm going to do, and I want to do it in here because it would be so much better as a backdrop for the streams. I'm going to probably just print out and frame, but I want to basically like not recreate Monument Park, but I want to have every, wow, nice Hill. Lined right back to Tim Hill, knocked his glove off. He picked it up through the first for the out. I want to like print out and frame like every retired number the Yankees have, obviously in like Yankees font, and like hang it up on a whole wall. I think that would be sick. Like all 20 of them or whatever it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15, 16, 20, 21. Wait, I stopped counting. So that ruins the purpose of this, but 23. 32. Shout out Elson Howard. 37. Shout out Casey Stengel. Mo and Jackie for 42. 44. Reggie Jackson, 44. Andy Pettit, 46. 48, 49. Ryan Guidry, 49. And then Bernie Williams, 51. And then CeCe soon. I bet CeCe gets retired next year when he's inducted to the Hall of Fame. Dan, you love Elvis, yet there is no Elvis in your apartment. That is kind of, in terms of memorabilia, Adam, you're not wrong. Oh, is the mic still cutting out? They retired Andy, yep. They retired Andy, and Posada, like in that, I think like 2015, 2016-ish time. But, yeah, I'm sorry about my mic, guys. I hope that's all good. But no, I have like an Elvis mug, and I have a bunch of Elvis stuff literally in my car. That's another thing. Like, I have so much stuff just to bring in. And some of it is my Elvis shrine, like from my bookcase, my life-size Elvis dude. Nice hill. Tim Hill's legitimately been good, man. But yeah, anyway, enough about my crib. Yeah, I don't want to bore the people who don't care. And we got a fucking tight-ass game, bro.
Sidearm delivery is always more connected to your right-handers, and when you get a left-hander...
Ooh, you know who's warming up, chat? Do you see?
...position to be the left-hand hitter. He just does not see the long levers.
Clay Holmes.
He throws it, just the angles.
So he might be pitching the ninth.
Difficult to pick up, especially...
Although if he probably wouldn't have to warm up just yet. So maybe if Hill doesn't get Devers, they'll probably go to him for what, O'Neal, I guess. Righty.
You blink and you're behind 0-2. Fish. Backswing guy. Wells there. One-plate umpire Charlie Ramos gives him a moment.
Let's go, Hill.
1-2. Chris Martin, ready in the Red Sox.
Chris Martin. I think he's a former Yankee.
Hill throws and Devers somehow fouls that thing off.
Wasn't Chris Hill with the Yankees in like 2015, I want to say? Yeah, 2015. Chris Martin pitched 24 games with the Yankees.
Tim has one that he likes. Here comes it, another 1-2. Devers rolls it along first and foul.
Yeah, he might have broken his bat. Yeah, he might have done some damage before that and finished it off that at bat. Yeah.
Here's my Red Sox logo. There we go. Nice. All right. Yo, Tim Hill just keeps pitching so well, man. Good shit. All right, man. At this point, chat, I'm kind of just fucking hoping, like, I mean, who's due up? Like, run into a solo homer or something. Stanton, Jazz, Jason. Somebody just hit a fucking home run. At this point, like, that's how we're going to win. Somebody hit a homer. Adam, are you for real? You put a turkey in the oven while it was frozen? That's like, it reminds me of like the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. Oh, Elvis was awesome. Clay got a blown save in the 7th yesterday. Yeah, I was talking to Jimmy about that today. I was like, that really is kind of a dumb stat. And then he made the point, which is true. Like, back in the day, you know, our closers, when the stat first came out, were pitching 3 innings, you know? So it does still technically make sense. But I think it should be like a blown hold. Who cares, though? But yeah, we'll see if it comes into the 9th. This bullpen graphic sucks, by the way. This is from MLB. My guy James Smythe, he works for Yes, so he only does the Yes games, obviously. But yeah, Hamilton gave you 2. So Weaver's unavailable and Cousins is unavailable. So yo, it's gonna either be Clay or Canely for the 9th, or lighter, but I'll get off that. All right. Ugh. Sorry, I had to get my not prepped, but my post game just ready. Dan, besides Yankee Stadium, what is your favorite MLB ballpark? Probably Citizens Bank. Philly. Yeah. But yeah, yo. Again, at this point, give me a solo shot, and I'm kind of good off any like the idea of fucking traffic on the bases. Not really, obviously, but save me the stress. Hit a 2-run bomb, and let's get a dub. Let's go, Stan.
5, 6, and 7 for the Yankees. Strike 1 on Stanton. Well, downhill, big, tall, right-hander. Doesn't walk many. He's going to come right after you. 38 years old, won a World Series with the Braves a couple years ago. Had a Stanton 0-2.
Stanton's swing is looking slow all of a sudden.
9 years in the big leagues, 7 different teams that he's pitched for. After getting his ring with the Braves, went to the Cubs and then the Dodgers. Quick pitch.
God damn it, bro. Dude, what is... I mean, I'm not, like, jumping the gun or nothing. It's only, like, a week or two of struggling. Nothing new for Stanton. But, like, those are some slow-ass swings all of a sudden. God damn. Then any chance it could be a mod in the watch parties? I mean, I'm not against that, Luna. I just don't want to have, like, a crazy amount of mods. But yeah, that was a rough AB. Alright, let's go, Jazz.
Solo home run apiece. That is it. Torres for the Yankees in the first. Jansen for the Red Sox in the 5th. Yankees especially have had their chances, but have stranded 8. Both these teams got walk-off wins in extra innings yesterday. Each day so meaningful. Red Sox just trying to keep their hopes alive in the postseason race. Orioles are off today, so the Yankees have a chance to grow the lead to 2 games.
I know it doesn't seem like much, but that's kind of a big deal at this point, right? 2 versus 1. So each team realizes how important this is.
Come on, Jazz. Good eye.
Of course, the Red Sox are in more of a desperate situation than the Yankees are.
Nice. God damn it.
Gonzalez to first. No 2 gone in this 8th inning. Big part of the action.
This game fucking sucks, chat.
And cast their vote for the MLB.
Yeah, we don't need a 2-game lead. You're right. Adam, I think you're making some salient points, bro. They simply can't hit as a team. Not necessarily the same. I think they lead all baseball in runs scored. Maybe top 2 in the AL, I should say. I haven't checked in a while. Yep. First in the American League in runs scored. So they can score. It is pretty frustrating, though. This 1 through 9 is the best arrangement they could possibly have. It's a great lineup. And so far, they've scored 1 run while using it. Oh, Jason's kind of got that Jazz belt on. Oh, let's go deep. Come on. When's the Woogers watch party? That's going on right now, right? Or it was the hockey floorball? Which that shit's electric, yo. If you haven't checked that out, Warehouse Games on YouTube.
2 from Chris Martin
Good eye.
is way high.
Just need time, no worries.
Extra special for Jason.
Yeah.
Being in the big leagues
Oh,
with
yeah.
the Yankees. His dad was such a Yankees fan that he named him after Jason Giambi. Threw an extra S in there for the heck of it.
I think that's like a Spanish thing, though. God damn. This sucked. Holy.
Dominating this ball game. Tied at 1 to the 9th.
God damn it. All right. Did they ever confirm if Clay's coming in or not? Because he was warming up in the 8th. That was also while Hill was pitching at Devers. So yeah, this is frustrating, Miles. This is rough. Might cut out a bit. God damn. I may just have to look at this in between streams or something. I'm not sure if there's much I can do in the meantime. Unfortunately, I hope it's not too bad. The Martian ain't landing today, apparently. Well, not via power, but he has had a nice day unknown. He had a single and a walk. Oh, okay. Tommy Kahnle was warming up. Words. Yeah, Clay was definitely just in if Hill didn't get Devers. So it looks going to be Kahnle for the 9th, and hopefully that goes scoreless. We'll walk it out from the bottom again. Danny, for making your wall, would you add 13 if the Yankees are scared to add it? I love the idea, but no, I'd probably go with what they actually have. But I like the thought. God damn, chat. Kahnle confirmed. All right. All right, let's go, Kahnle.
Crimson Tide to go play. Here's Tommy Kahnle. Missed the first month and a half with the shoulder. He's been their best reliever since getting healthy.
Well, 7 out of 10 times I'm going to be right if I say he's going to throw a changeup.
Yoshida pinch hitting. And you didn't say it, but had you would have been right.
I'd have been right. Yeah. 70%, 72% to be exact. So he throws a ton of power changeups. And even if you sit on it, sometimes it doesn't matter because if you execute that pitch, it fades away almost like a split finger.
Swear to God, bro. If Yoshida tries to pull some fucking bullshit again, chat. Oh, that was off Clay, so.
Second season, having another solid season for the Red Sox.
Hey, Dirk, you know I'm with you, bro.
It's a big hits for him. 289 as a rookie, 284 this year. And ahead of the count, 2-1. Signed a 5-year contract. Out of Japan, 7 seasons over there. Had more walks than strikeouts in Japan. Averaged more than 20 home runs a year. A lot of pop in that bat. Rolls this
Nice work.
Scooped up by Gleyber Torres for the first out of the top of the 9th. Well, if you happen to just be tuning into this one, a couple solo home runs have provided all the scoring. It was Torres for the Yankees to lead off the game.
Damn, bro. So that kid that was the catcher that was drafted this year that got cut by the Twins for tipping pitches to opponents, which is insane, like intentionally. Per Jeff Passan, he also told his teammates he, quote, wanted the season to be over. Which isn't that crazy of a quote. I mean, like, I'm going to kill myself. That's gone. It's foul. That's foul. Foul, yeah. But, But like, given the context of this guy's vibe, he sounds like a. He ain't never gonna play again. I mean, I don't know what you guys are yapping about in the chat, but please. It seems like a good conversation. Yap away. Nice. That's staying up. Oh, no, it's not. Fuck. No.
First base runner for the Red Sox against the Yankees bullpen. You got to go back to the fifth. Find the last time they had anybody aboard.
You said it. A check swing. I don't know if he went. Did he go? He went and was able to hit a double. That's unreal.
Go ahead, run in scoring position. Red Sox looking for their first lead of the game, and it's Connor Wong, who's got a double and a walk.
Nice.
Strike one on that changeup. Red Sox in need of a big hit here. Chance to get to within 3.5 games of the Twins that were drawn even with the Detroit Tigers. The hunt for the last playoff spot, a year where nobody was really giving them a chance to do that.
Nice.
Counter foul, 0-2. Canley to Wong. The 1-2 pitch.
Come on, Canley.
Evens 2-2.
Pulled the last two of them, and they've all been change-ups. And when you do that, you rush and get too far out in front of yourself as a pitcher.
Go ahead, run at second, one gone in the ninth. Connor Wong.
Come on.
3.
It's a big pitch. Who's on deck?
Same area. Tommy Canley's pitched in 22 games in the second half.
Trevor Story.
Zeros in 21 of them.
Jansen warming up.
Jansen getting ready. Here's the payoff.
Let's see if we've scored off Jansen. Popped him up. Foul. Didn't we score off Jansen at some point this year?
I don't think we've seen a fastball.
Yeah, July 27th. He pitched an inning, 2 hits, 1 run. Looks like besides that, he's kept us scoreless, though. Yeah. But in his most recent outing against us, we did. Oh, heads up. Fuck. All right. First and second, 1 out.
And they've got him in first and second.
Yeah, it's kind of just what he does, Wild Girl. Which it can be a problem if he throws that changeup too many times. I mean, you can just sit on it and then.
Another changeup.
That was a changeup too.
The last 4 have gotten away from him, so maybe just see.
The real problem with Kane is like if they're sitting on his changeup and they're crushing it, and that was happening at points last year. As long as that's not happening, we're kind of chilling. But obviously, you can't be walking the world. Yeah, big time.
The thing about changeups and off speed, when you have great feel for that pitch, it comes out of your
Definitely
hand,
need a
consistency
DP.
that creates no velocity but an arm angle.
Who's better, Rodon or Nestor?
The last 4.
I mean, stuff-wise, Rodon.
How do you find it again?
But you could have a conversation, I'm sure, like who would you rather start in the playoffs? And some might say Nestor. For me, right now, I feel really good about Carlos Rodon.
Fast to home plate, and when you do that, you're changing the angle of that pitch. That pitch has to have a fade.
Which he looked good last time out too, man. He kind of got screwed
It's actually cutting.
final line-wise because the I think it was a Jazz error in the first. But he pitched well against Chicago. Rodon. All right, let's go, Canley. First and second, 1 out. Top of the 9th.
Trevor Story looking for his first big impact since coming back from the shoulder. First and second, 1 away in the 9th.
Ground ball foul.
And a ground ball foul. Trevor had that surgery.
Damn, bro, that's a rough beard. What are we doing?
See next year, you don't tear your labrum, fracture your shoulder, and come back. So they say he was an absolute monster.
Which, speaking of, chat,
and hurried back. Well before he probably should have, but trying to help the Red Sox make one last postseason.
not gonna say nothing. If you notice, you notice.
A tie game in the ninth. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Okay, he's better figure his shit out, bro. Goddamn.
Boy, not just his first big impact since coming back, but in a Red Sox tenure that's been mostly
Yo, call me crazy, chat.
injuries.
Warm up Clay.
Chance for a big swing here.
I mean, it's kind of too late now, but if Clay was warming up right now, dude, with the way Canley's looking.
From Canley. Story grounds it along third, and it's 1-2.
I knew you called me crazy. Dude, he get a ground ball, goddammit. A ground ball is what we need right now, or a strikeout, but.
Home run hitter Danny Jansen waits on deck. Red Sox with their first.
Like in this exact spot. Let's say Canley's officially off, I'll play in. But not with him, because then he could throw a wild pitch and Boston gets the lead. God damn, let's get moving, bro. Jesus Christ. Is he going fastball? Nope. Change up. Let's go. All right. That's big. That's big, chat.
You see the grip, and then you see that one hold just a little bit, but have
Yeah.
enough depth to it to fool the story.
Yeah, and instead of Danny Jansen, it's Tristan Casas to pinch hit.
All right.
The light story, Casas
He's going to the lefty.
a lot of this season. Injured his rib in late April. Came back in mid-August, had a hot start upon returning, but he's been ice cold lately.
Let's go, Canley.
Such high hopes, you know, for first base has been kind of a revolving door for the Red Sox. Trying to find that guy.
What are you talking about, man? Blue Jays.
So Casas pinch hitting for Jansen in a tie game in the ninth. And taking ball one from Canley. Really inspired a lot of hope last year. Third in Rookie of the Year voting, hit 24 home runs. And that injury stunting this season. It's got O'Neill at second, Wong at first. On this 1-0, Casas
Nice.
swings and misses. You know it's coming, and it still dives away from him.
Yeah, you tell yourself again as a hitter, make it be knee or thigh high. Well, this pitch starts out right there, and just because you got to respect, even though we have not seen a true fastball yet, to my knowledge, hitters see that pitch, and it has so much tight and so much depth to it that they haven't been able to do much to it.
Two on, 2 out, 1-1. Casas.
Nice, yep.
Is off this time.
What?
See, because there's no fastball that he's thrown to differentiate, when a pitch starts that low, the hitter can recognize it. The pitch has to start out of his hand in a place where he thinks that's a strike, and oh, this might be a fastball, and then hope to get a hanging changeup and hit it.
Popped him up.
Drives it in the air to center field, but
Let's
he
go.
just got under it. Judge waits on it to come down.
Word. All right. Hey, Canley looked a little bit off, but scoreless inning, all's well that ends well. No harm, no foul, all that bullshit. Let's walk this shit off again, chat. We got I'm not trying to create storylines here, but goddamn, the man due up second next inning. It would be kind of nice if he ultimately was the one that led us to a victory after, the way his first 3 at-bats have gone. But Rizzo, Volpe, then top. Rizzo, Volpe, Gleyber. Let's walk this shit off, yo. Rizzo walk-off home run? I mean, I wouldn't count on it, but... Dan, you're like a minute behind? What are you talking about? How am I a minute behind? Goddamn. I'm watching on Fox. There's no minute behind. I'll show you a minute behind. Yeah. Let's, we don't gotta be fucking dramatic here, bro. I don't need nobody to be a hero. Well, I guess they would be a hero if they came through with a walk-off home run. But let's just take care of business, yo. It's the Red Sox. I've been struggling lately. You're a better team than them. Give yourself a 2-game lead in the East, and let's just call it a fucking night, yo. Like, this isn't that hard. As I say, from my desk in my bedroom. But I think you guys get my point. With this lineup, you might diagnose me with ear cancer. Bro, maybe I'll just turn off the mic, all right? I don't know what's going on. And his mic is off tonight. I'm trying. I'm not getting annoyed at you guys. I'm getting annoyed at my mic because there's not much I can really do. All right, I just lowered the audio exposure a little bit, so maybe it'll stop crickling. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'll definitely will have it fixed by tomorrow. Yeah, I guess so. My mic game muted, Frosty. You're bullshitting. It's when you get too close and scream. Oh, well, hey, you know, hopefully it happens then in the 9th, because, I mean, good news happens. But yeah. Rizzo, Volpe, Gleyber. Clay will be getting the 10th too, almost definitely. I know I had that one pop filter. Remember, it was the wrong size though. Something wrong with the bit rate. That's the mic's problem. There's someone. I'll look into it for sure. But all right, for now, let's just win a ball game, huh? Yeah. So. Jansen's pitched well against us this year, but we did his most recent outing against us on the 27th of July. We did score a run off him with 2 hits, so we'll see how it goes.
446 saves in his career. We got some defensive changes around him. Juan does the catching now. Casas, after pinch hitting, stays in the game and plays first, and Nick Sogard is coming in second. The Yankees, how about this, John? The Yankees have not had a walk-off home run
Since Giancarlo Stanton.
Anywhere? Or would it have to be here?
I see.
You were testing me and I passed.
Damn, Giancarlo looks hella old in that shot.
It's Rizzo to start tonight.
All right, let's go, Riz. Come on. Get it started, baby. Let's go.
22, Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch count issue right away.
Let's go, Chad. It's just about to end right now. I can feel it.
99% good pitch count, but
Dan, is there a Yankees Avenue circle sign in the warehouse? There's not toasted, and understandably so, because Yanks Ave is not affiliated with John Boy. But now that you mentioned it, bro, I might just go make one of my own and prop it up. That'd be funny. Oh, let's go. What are we waiting so long for, bro? God damn.
I'd be able to wear that in my hat. Now, I didn't have a lot of cushion under there, so I didn't have a lot of hair, so I wonder if it would feel different.
Goddamn. I mean, shit, bro. The way this is pacing, Chad, the Orioles will be playing by the time this is over. Orioles didn't play today, huh? Not yet, at least. No, they don't.
Has hit Kenley Jansen hard through the years.
What the fuck is with that dude's hair? Jansen?
Yeah, it has 5 walk-off home runs.
I can't exactly comment on funky hairstyles, if I'm being honest. All right, let's go, Riz. Here we go.
Jansen to Rizzo.
Nope. Ah, damn it. Bro, even before that, you shouldn't have swung.
Jansen 4th all-time in saves.
Let's go, Riz.
On-time Dodgers.
He's always bobbing like a boat. You notice that with Jansen?
15th year, second one with the Red Sox. Home with an 0-1 pitch.
Oh, I'll get the shit. Fuck. God damn, bro. That pitch looked like one Rizzo could. Oh, god damn it, bro. That was a very hittable pitch, man. How did he even hit that on the ground to the opposite field?
Watch Rizzo running down, and the throw takes him off the bag, but you see he had plenty of time.
All right, one dead.
To get back to it.
I tell you what, Casas just now comes into the game. I don't know if Wong makes that play. Not nearly as big. He's only starting his 5th game of his career.
All right, here we go, Volpe. Give me a walk-off knock. Here we go.
Takes a stride. Anthony Volpe, this night where the Yankees have stranded 9, has been at the plate responsible for 8 of those. The bases loaded twice, and runners at first and second the other time.
Oh my god! God damn it, dude! What is going on with Devers?
He's had 2 tremendous plays.
Wow, I mean, the double play may could be one of the best double plays turned as hard as the ball judged.
What?
But watch his reaction. We talked about baseball as a game of reaction and knowing what to do and quickly doing it. That is the hot corner. That's the definition of the hot corner.
Rafael Devers does not play like that, dude. But he shows at the fucking Yankee Stadium, and he does.
Now it's Torres, who started this game with a home run.
She's gonna drive me fucking crazy, bro. Come on, Glebes.
Here's the 13th for Torres. It was a continuation of his second half surge. On this 1-0 pitch, Torres.
God damn, I think I'm a little too fucking...
2 walk-off home runs in his career.
I don't know if I'm just believing in myself big time right now, bro. I swear to God, every pitch that Kenley Jansen throws, I feel like I could hit it right out of the park. I mean, that fastball is right down the middle, bro. And he like slows down to like groove it to you. All right, here we go, Glebes.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, take your time, Glebes. Make him pitch to you.
Outstanding. Just 1 base runner against the Red Sox spent the last 3 innings. Another 1-2. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Evan, that was never gonna happen. But I told you, if he did not come through with the bases loaded in the 3rd time, if they pinch it walled, I'm like, all right. But no, that was never gonna happen. Come on, Glebes.
Miss in a 1-2-3 9th inning for Kenley Jansen. Both these teams had extra innings wins yesterday. One of them's going to have one tonight.
Honestly, bro, like, I would be tweaking less if we didn't have to do the fucking extra innings rule. But now we get rewarded, 9 innings of what's technically good baseball, close game, with bullshit, carnival ball. All right, this game has sucked, man. God damn. What's good, Omar? Yep, Clay's coming in. I mean, yo, they've used mostly everybody, especially because Weaver's unavailable, Cousins is unavailable. Honestly, I have faith in Clay, bro. When Clay's on, Clay is one of the better relievers in the American League, bro. Like, that is, since coming to the Yankees, that is flat out true, plain and simple. I'd feel so much better about it if there wasn't the runner on second, bro. Like, that just, I know this is what they wanted, but especially with Clay Holmes in the bump, like, that just creates so much chaos, man. You give him a clean inning, I could be pretty, like, faithful that, or, like, hopeful that, he'll be Clay, which, being Clay, more often than not, means he's a damn good pitcher, believe it or not. But I don't know, runner on second, bro, 1 bad pitch, goes to third, another wild pitch, or, some bullshit. I mean, 1 run's not the end of the deal. You kind of assume the away team's going to score a run. Well, maybe just a room for no meltdown. Chat, would you sign up right now? I know this is a dumb question now. Would you sign up right now? Clay Holmes coming in. We know how you all feel about it, and rightfully so. Listen, I'm a Clay Holmes defender, but he's been fucking shit in the bed lately. For the most part, I'm with all you guys. Would you sign up for 1 run right now? Clay Holmes will allow the extra inning run to score, and that's it. Honestly, if I could sign up for that, the avoidance of a potential meltdown, honestly, I might do it. But we're all just talking hypotheticals right now. I signed up for 0 dog. I mean, listen, I'm with you, man. I'm fucking with you, bro. Time to turn this crap off. I don't know, man. I kind of always assume I go on these extra innings assuming the word, Canley's starting the 10th. Word. That's the way to do it. And not just not having Clay in, but having Clay ready. And that might be a fly out to left field. He's not advancing to third. Jason, be ready to throw though, pal. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, now Clay's coming in. Okay.
Holmes coming in for Rafael.
Okay, so they're just using Canely to get the last lefty. Which, I guess that's fine. I don't love Clay not getting a fresh inning, but these days, what fucking difference does it make, I guess. Alright. Boone feeling himself right now. Hey, in fairness today, he should. Boone's executed perfectly on the bullpen side of things tonight, so. It's over in Cleveland. Rays win 5-2. Okay. Baltimore has the 4th hardest schedule left, while the Yankees have the 10th hardest. That should be good for us. Yeah, yo, but like, listen, that's always worthy of bringing up. I'll never not mention schedule. But in the end, obviously, it's like no guarantee. The way we played in August against a shitty schedule. In the same way, you know, we play up to our competition. You know, teams that are better than 500, we play better against, it seems, than teams that are below. Not even it seems, that is the case. But, I forgot what you said. Dan, if Yankees really want to win, they need to start making substitutions for defense. With Wald on the bench, Gleyber sucks going to his left. Didn't they do that recently? What was it? Gleyber or Waldo was playing second in the 9th inning of a game recently, I feel like. Anyways, though, dude, when's he bad? When's he bad? Because you wouldn't even entertain that until he gets another AB. Which, who made the last out? Jason? No, Rizzo. No, Rizzo grounded out. Volpe. Gleyber made the last out. They're not going to do that, but like if they did, I wouldn't be against it. It blows. I think the announcers will probably laugh at us. Oh, yo, you know fucking, yo. I mean, forget Joe Davis, who obviously I'm not a huge fan of, but like, John Smoltz. Having a field day. But let's just not lose. Let's just not lose and win a game. But first things first, see how Clay does.
With too many blown saves to stomach, and then put him in a different role yesterday. Gave up the tying run in the 7th inning. Heard the boos as he came into the game here tonight. Strike one on Rafaela.
Well, you gotta believe it's a little bit of a confidence
thing
because he's really.
That's a really good sign.
Stuff he possesses, and he may not be the highest strikeout guy, but he takes the meat of the barrel of the bat off with that sinker, and then coupled with that breaking ball, he's got both lanes covered, and that's hard for a hitter to cover both when he is on.
Facing the rookie, who's over 3 in this game. Durant waits on deck. Holmes home with an 0-2.
Jumbo left side, nice. Nice and easy jazz over to first. Atta boy, yes! Let's go. Damn, that son of a bitch, Rafael, is kind of quick. Let's go, 2 dead. I don't want to say it, Yankee Joe. I don't want to say it. But that's some of the best movement we've seen on a Clay Holmes pitch in some time. Both that sinker, that first one, and that slider away. But that tonight, that's a Clay Holmes sinker right there. That's what I'm saying, yo. And this isn't some hot take, because the stats prove it. And believe it or not, the eye test for a good while did too. He's been getting dicked lately. No doubt about that. He should not be closing. But like, do not just assume Clay Holmes is ass. Clay's nasty more often than not. And when he's pitching well and doing his thing, bro, I don't want to be a broken record, but like he can be and has been one of the best relievers in the American League since becoming a Yankee. So, anyways, that was good. 1 dead for him. 2 outs on the inning. I'm talking like a robot. Shut the fuck up. Woo! Nasty, baby. Attaboy, Clay. Where the fuck you been, homie? Good to see you again, pal.
And that's what I'm saying. Knowing that as a team, it was so crucial to get him over to third with less than 2 outs, knowing what the other lineup is coming up with in the bottom half.
Nice! Nasty, goddamn. Here we go, chat. No bullshit.
So he throws the sinker and then he throws this breaking ball, and it's tight. And it goes down in the middle of the zone. A sinker away.
Yeah, baby. Oh, wait, that's in play. I thought it was out of play, but it ain't. It's in play, motherfucker, for an out. How about Clay Holmes, huh? Huh, motherfucker? Let's go, chat. Fuck yes. All right. All right. Yes. Terrific work by Clay Holmes. Terrific, terrific, terrific. All right, yo. Now, can we just end this shit? It's going to be a boring walk-off because it's a fucking Manfred walk-off, but I don't really give a shit. Soto, Judge, Wells. Should I fucking bet on this shit? Oh, chat. Hey, thank you guys for being here, by the way. It's such a pleasure to be back here. Bro, I was setting up for the stream before, too, and I was even saying to myself out loud, it's like, God damn, I fucking missed this shit, bro. And even being on here. It's like, I mean, obviously, being on here, but good to be back. Appreciate you guys being here. And you know what that means. Me getting sappy means I'm really just asking for a like on the video, if you don't mind. But yeah. Soto, Judge, Wells. Manfred runner on second. Come on. Let's take care of business here, huh? Baby, 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 baby. Baby, baby. Come back, baby. I want to play house with you. You know what I've been into lately, chat? Not the Elvis era, I don't think, but the Ronettes, or the Ronettes. Be my little baby. That song. Is that how it goes? I'm sorry, bro. I'm assuming the Yankees are going to walk this shit off. Like, is that crazy? Commercials running a little bit long, bro. I hope Fox ain't pulling their bullshit. Well, they had me missing out because they cut back from commercial too slow, but nope. Every blind squirrel finds a nut.
Josh Winkowski trying to keep him from doing that. Looking to extend this game to the 11th, but he's going to have his hands full. John Birdie, the free runner at second, pitch running. Juan Soto's at the plate. Here we go.
All right, let's go, baby. So I'm just getting having some sort of a post game ready, not entirely, but I don't want to be unprepared. But all right, let's go. Nice and easy, bro. Runner on second. Soto, Judge, Wells. Nope. Good take. 1-0. Wasn't he a Yankee? Winchowski? That's not. No. I think you're thinking. Was he? He might have been, actually. Yeah, I think he was. At first, I thought you were confusing it with 1 and 2. Mishowitz or whatever, who just got cut to a degree recently. I think this guy was too. What's his deal? Winkowski. Yeah. He was, no? Oh, no, he wasn't. He's been with both. I feel like I know what you're talking about, though. Good eye. 2-2.
All the amazing things Juan Soto's done in his career. He only has one walk-off hit.
I think we had a Winkowski up this year, no? Or like end of last year? All right, here we go. Let's crank this shit up.
On a 2-2.
Yeah! Let's go! Oh no. Yeah, let's go, baby. Good shit, chat. See, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, yo, Ward, his first walk-up as a Yankee, too. That's business. That's standard procedure right there. You had the runner on second, man for man. It's bullshit. Kind of a fucking whack, boring game, to be honest, but in the end, I don't give a shit, chat, because they took the W. Juan Soto first walk-off hit as a Yankee. And with that, chat,
Here in the 10th, Soto leads it off with a game-winning base hit to center. Shorten his swing up a little bit and smoked it to center field. Great secondary lead by
with that, the Yankees now have, with Baltimore being off tonight and entering tonight with a game-and-a-half lead, the Yankees are now 2 games over Baltimore for first place in the AL East. Oh, God, I never started a new recording. I'm going to have to download that walk-off clip. But honestly, that's just going to be part of the post-game. But, yo, chat, a win is a win. A win is a win. Good shit. And let me see here. Hold on, I was going to get my post-game up. 85th win of the year. Very good. Red Sox fall to 74. So, yeah, yo, we really can, like, put the nail in the coffin of Boston. See, not that I really give a shit about it, but They're only a game over 500 now. Alrighty, let me get this vid. The Yankees post this shit? One of a kind. Good shit. One sec, chat. I want to be popping back in a moment. But for those that might be like on the verge of dipping out right now because the game's over, thank you so much for being back. Or joining me in being back. I gotta stop fucking talking, bro. I'm trying to post a post game and getting distracted. Let's see. Hey, yo, Clay gets the win. Atta boy. Yo, shout out to Clay, man. He pitched well. He looked really good. Best he's looked in weeks. Probably over a month. Kowski. 1-2. I'm honestly, full transparency with you guys, I'm using a walk-off picture from last night. Yankees walk off. I'm going to say Juan Soto walks off Boston. Let's go. Honestly, like the game should have been 7-1, but whatever. Whatever. A win is a freaking win, chat. Let's go, baby. Yo, for real. Appreciate you guys so much for joining me today as we're back for the first time. Like, 7 to 10 days. Had a little bit of a hiatus. But, yo, we were fucking full throttle on our shit tonight, chat. It was a pleasure hanging out with you guys. We will be back tomorrow, watch party, and then there probably won't be one during the weekend. But I'm really just know, like, over the next couple... I mean, for the most part, we'll always be doing watch parties, but weekends... Possibly not until playoffs, of course, and the Baltimore series. But, yo, anyways, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. It was a great first stream back, and in main part because of you guys. You guys are awesome. We will see you tomorrow. Hey, yo, if you follow me on Yanks Ave, go like the post game and whatnot. Fix your microphone, Dan. It must have just happened, fortunately, by accident because I didn't do that. But, yo, gotta get out of here. Highlights going up soon. And, yeah, appreciate you guys. See you tomorrow. Let's go Yankees, baby.